think for the audibility I will take off the mask. I greet you all comrades watching us from the different online platforms. I'm Daphne Chakunzure, and I'm humbled to be the MC of the fundraising event tonight. As we're all aware that our offices were raided last week by the police, and several items were confiscated, among which included t-shirts, overalls, berets, 24 million Ugandan shillings, and our presidential signatures. This move, however, didn't break us. It just made us stronger. So today we hold an online fundraising so as to be able to replace the items and the cash that were taken. I call upon all comrades to stand with us tonight. Whatever amount, it shall be greatly appreciated. Allow me extend my sincere gratitude and appreciation to all the online media platforms streaming live this event. The likes of Map Media, Ghetto TV, Team Chagulanyi, Dobozi lya Uganda, Kelo TV, NAP or NUP Media, Chagulanyi Army TV, and MP Rubaga South. I humbly appreciate all the people that are viewing us from those different medias we've been able to get in touch with this evening or this afternoon, and I appreciate all your efforts towards the contribution of NUP activities, and every call we make, you're always on alert to respond. Tonight or this afternoon, we're making a fundraise for different things. Firstly, like I've mentioned, we're going to be able to replace the money that was taken along our confiscated items. Nomination for our presidential candidate, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, is also just right knocking on the door, which will be taking place on the 3rd of November, and very many other activities like posters, flyers, and very many other things that my colleagues will be presenting to you with time. Ate muzikirize nzireko mu lulimi Oluganda. Mbaniriza mwenna abastreaminze live naffe olunaku olwaleero oba olw'eggulo olwaleero. Amannya n'eddoboozi mpitibwa Daphne Chakunzire, era ng'omulamwa gw'olunaku olwaleero tuli mu fundraisinga ku lw'ensonga ez'enjawulo oba ku lw'ebiruubirirwa eby'enjawulo. Mukimanyiko nti last week poliisi yajja n'ewamba ebintu byaffe kw'ossa n'okutwala sente enkalu eziteeberezebwa okubanga miliyoni 24 ez'e Uganda n'emikono gya pulezidenti waffe, naye ebyo byonna tebyatumenya lwansonga ffe tuli strong, tulina amaanyi g'abantu, ate nammwe muli wamu naffe. So olunaku olwaleero enamba mugenda kubanga muziraba ziscrollinga ku media zaffe zino zetustreamingzeko ez'enjawulo. Tuli wano nga twagala kuzzaawo sente ezo n'okukuŋŋaanya omuwendo gw'essente ogugenda okuyamba mu activities za NUP ez'enjawulo. Zo activities nyingi weewaawo mubadde mulaba abaana mu field, ebipande byetaagisibwa, flyers zeetaagisibwa, calendars zeetaagisibwa, kwega bingi byo nga we mumanyi nti ffe ekibiina kikyali kipya, naye tuyimiriddewo ku lw'amaanyi g'abantu ng'eŋŋombo yaffe bwegamba. Kanzire kati ni ku baganda baffe aboogera Olunyankole nga sinayita my other commentators. Mwena abalikureebera ha live stream ez'emirundi mingi. Tulineho Map Media, tulineho Ghetto TV, tulineho Team Chagulanyi, tulineho Eddoboozi lya Uganda, tulineho Kelo TV, tulineho NUP Media, tulineho Chagulanyi Army TV, n'abandi abakuza ku bano batwegitaho omubwire butali bwa kale erizooba twiza omumisho ganyu okufundraisinga sente z'ekibiina kya NUP. Nkabinja okumulukumanya ngu wiike bwire poliisi ekizaaha yatwala ebintu biitu otire gonna ne sente ezikwingana miliyoni 24 eza Uganda. Ebyo byonna tubera tuhenzire konka bukatwongera kutwombeka. Heine namba eziriyo niziraba ha screen zanyu, kora agirebe, waba oyine 10, waba oyine 12, waba oyine 13, zone zolaba sekutaho mazima niza kukora kihango aha mirimu y'okutambuza ekibiina kiitu ekya NUP. Abingi mu bene murugayo aha social media, abamwe nimututerera amasimu nimutugira ngu biitu okushabaka kwabakaari konka nyewe nimbagambira nti erizooba kyokwiba n'obwoshaba itwe nitushaba habwokuba tuturi bashuma. abingi bine bintu ebintu babasa kushashurira parties zabo bakakora kiri ahabwo kugira ngo nibiba halitwe nemire emigero engeri nyingi iba kwiba omuntu nabasa kuguza ekitori kya sabuni 15 kandi kiriye kya 10 haza kushota amanyangu yakwiba konka 5 naba yakwiba 15 ezi yakushaba kandi sabuni eri ya 10 naba yakwiba so engeri nyingi eyikwidwamu konkerizo bitwe ababireni bebuza ahabwakintu shaba abwakitwaki abo kugira ngo situru bashuma omwago kwiba nobwe n'orugajo tubantumwe ekituka kikore hamwe katukikore nka family ahabwo kuba twena abingi abantu abana Uganda eminyeto mitahi yanje nitwenda empinduka itukwenda situkwenda kutera masasi situkwenda kusikangana na muntu wena situkwenda kurwana na muntu wena itwentushamyangu amani gabantu nugoga kuchizayo omuburi kimwe nyowe niwe twayegita nitubasa kukora ekitukweta empinduka omu Uganda. With me, I have Comrade Sauda Madada. I have General Samuel Joel Yiga, the aspiring MP of Butiru County. I'll start with General Sauda Madada, and she will also be presenting to us mostly the field where she belongs so much. Mostly yeyo kubera ku ground kutambuza calendar kegaye twamutumadda erya saba zogani enamba ngenda kubanga nti basomera in case you're not seeing it on the headings of our different lives. It is 0787067100 to be relevant. The main reason as to why you see all the different media platforms streamed live is to fundraise for the different NUP activities. If you feel like Map Media's connection is not good or Ghetto TV's connection is not good, you can switch to NUP Media, you can switch to Team Chagulani, you can switch to Edobozia Uganda. We have a variety of the online platforms that are streaming with us right now. Honorable General Sauda Madada.
Nsanyuse nnyo okubalaba mwenna abatulaba akawungeezi k'olwaleero abatulaba ku Mac Media abatulaba ku Ghetto TV Team Kyagulanyi Kero TV Ddoboozi lya Uganda Kyagulanyi Ame TV ne Bobi ndi musanyufu nnyo okuba nammwe akawungeezi kaleero era ndi musanyufu nnyo okuba nti nondeddwamu abo abali mu fundraising y'olwaleero baganda baffe nno kyenyinza okwongera obagumya nti ensolo ku kizigo kweri era okubeera nti ensolo ku kizigo kweri ntwala omukisa guno okubeebaza mwenna abazze batusupportinga ebbanga ddene mujja mutubeererawo yonna gye tutambulireyo mu field mujja musupportinga mudda ku mudda omulimu gwe mukola gw'amaanyi poliisi newe yajja neeyingirira neetwala byonna bye yatwala temwakoma okwo temwazikiza ne mugamba tetujja kussa mukono tugenda kwongera okutambula ffenna olw'enno ensonga nze nno gye bampaddeyo okwanjula okwogerako ennyo ensonga ya posters ensonga ya banners fenna tukimanyi bulungi nti ekikola akalulu ne kabanga kamukanga k'amaanyi ebeera publicity tusobola okukwata live zonna ne tukwata buli kimu kyonna ne tupostinga naye mu kyalo nga tetututtayo kifaananyi ky'oyo omuntu gwe tuba twagala byonna bye tukola biba bya bwereere abantu abasinga amaaso gaabwe abantu abafirika amaaso gaffe tukkiriza tulabyeko so twetaagira ddala amaanyi okulaba nga twongeramu mu buli wamu wonna twangi nnyo wetutanaba kutuuka wetutuuseeko weewatone nnyo ate nga akadde tetulina kaseera katini nnyo tulina okulaba nga twekwatakwata kubanga abali mu guno omulimu gwa village to village mulimu si mwangu ogenda oluusi emmotoka neefa oluusi ebipande enkuba neebakuba nga muli ku piki oluusi nemituuka matiriyo naggwawo oluusi poliisi neemubba so buno obudde bwe tulimu bwakulaba nga tetuzikiza kubanga pulezidenti baba nominatinga nga 3 tetulina kuzikiza namu yadde kati obudde obw'okunyumya bwo bwaweddewo tulina okulaba nti bye tukola byonna tubikolera mu sipiidi tulina okulaba nti buli kye tukola kyonna tukitambuliza ku sipiidi era y'ensonga lwaki tuli wano akawungeezi k'olwaleero okulaba nga tufundraisinga ebintu ebyenjawulo ebintu ebigenda tutwala mu maaso ate nga tetuzikiza njagala osooka okutereeza abantu nti tulina kye tuyita posters tulina kye tuyita flyer tulina kye tuyita baana kaba katundubaali nga bw'olengera kino ekipande okuliko fundraising eno ebbaana kano ke katundubaali mubaamu ebinene bwe biti ne mubaamu n'ebitono ebitali binene by'osobola okukubako obuti ebyo n'obiteekayo obudde bwe tulimu wano e Uganda tuli mu rainy season nti bwe tuba nga twali ekalamoja ebipande byonna bye twalekayo buno obudde enkuba byonna yakola ki yabikuba tewaliyo yadde n'ekimu ne bw'onootambula kati n'otwala posters buno obudde bwe tulimu bwa rainy season tulina okukozesa obutundubaali obufaanana nga buno ekintu tulina okukiteeka nga kiri ku level nti bwe muva e Kasese ate yo muba mumanyi temugenda kuddayo ate kutereeza byonoonese naye bw'otwala akatundubaali kano ne mufuna eddala ne muwanika waggulu nti nobala Kasese ina trading centers meke nnene nti Kasese ina trading center nnene ziringa 2 buli trading center wakino kiteekamu ebipande banners nnene za president nga ziringa 3 oba 2 buli trading center nobale kuba eriyingira nobale kuba erifuluma nobala obutale nga tuteekayo ebifaananyi ebyefaananiriza bwekiti kyetaagisa ki kyetaagisa sente baganda bange mmwe mulina okukola omulimu ogwo okulaba nga ate tutambuza omulimu guno ffe tetulina buzibu obuzibu tulina bwa matiriyo twandibadde buno budde n'abamu tetuliiwo naye ekigambo kya matiriyo nti poliisi we yajja yatwala buli kimu ebipande bye baali bakubisa byonna yayola n'etwala tewali kye yaleka wano so tulina okuddamu okulaba nga tetugwamu maanyi tutandike nga abatandika obupya naye ate Katonda tasobola kutulekerera so nja kubasaba baganda bange nno omulimu gwe tugukwase maanyi kubanga gwe gugenda okukola kyonna okwongera abantu okumanya okwawula Kyagulanyi ne Bobi Wine byanjawulo nzize nkibagamba nti bw'ogatta Kyagulanyi ne Bobi Wine mulimu enjawulo mulimu omuntu ajja okugamba nti ze Bobi Wine mumanyi naye nga ate amanyi Bobi Wine oli buno obudde tuli ku Kyagulanyi so mulimu gwaffe okulaba nga n'oyo omuntu ali wansi atalina leediyo ekipande kya Bobi Wine kimutuukako obudde bwe tulina butono nnyo naye amaanyi ge tulina ne solidarity gye tulina n'obuvumu bwe tulina tusobola okumala omwezi gumu Uganda eno yonna yonna nga buli kamunyomere ekipande kituuseewo buli wamu ng'ekipande nga buliwoza amaaso olaba Bobi Wine nga buliwoza niwe babeera babizizza wabawo kye bayita replacement nga muzzaawo obuzza so tulina kukikola nga tetuzikiza tulina kukikola nga tuteekamu amaanyi tulina kukikola nga tetwebaka naye bwe tunaagamba nti ate tusooke tukole kino kubanga manya Uganda yonna tulina constituencies ziri 533 533 constituencies weewume tunazimala kodi tulina district ziri 193 omulimu gwe tulina okukola mu gw'amaanyi omulimu gwe tulina okukola munene tulina n'ebifo ebimu omuli ababaka abayiseewo anoopoziti ab'enaaleni naye ng'ate twagala Kyagulanyi awangule oba muntegeera bulungi ekirina okukozesa ekyo si bigambo mulimu abamu nga buno obudde abali eyo engulu nga ne live zino tebaziraba naye ate mwe abaziraba bwe twogera ebintu bino musobola okubitegeera ekirina okukola kino tulina kubanga tulina materials ezigenda okukola ogwo omulimu okulaba nga gw'amaanyi okulaba nga tetuguzikizaamu mbanyengedde ne mbagamba obudde bwe tulimu bwa rainy season nti bw'otimba ekipande kino kati luno lwenkutta lupapula mwe muva posters luno olupapula luno bw'oluteekayo n'olutimba oba n'olutimbisa kyonna kyoba otimbisizza enkuba bw'etonnya erukuba ne lumulunguka okitegeera bulungi enkuba emala okulukuba tuba kitegeeza tuba tulina okuddamu ate era tuzzeewo naye ate omuntu aba akozeseza akatundubaali kano okwolaba ke batadde wano nti enkuba ne weebeera etonnye eyitako buyisi ne kaddamu ne kakala ne katerera bulungi nnyo awo nno nakino baganda bange nja kwongera okubasaba ennamba eyo gye babasomedde kwe twetaaga obuyambi obwo bugende eri 0787 06 7100 eri mu mannya ga PESAMONI Limited fenna tuteekeko obuyambi
wano waliwo abagamba mbu no Airtel bambi eyo enamba gye tubasomedde it is both MTN and Airtel. That's how big technologious we are. It is both Airtel and MTN. So tewemulugunya nti ate bapiniza ya MTN yokka. No please, it is both MTN and Airtel. Enamba egyo misho ganyu ejem kureba screen eri Airtel nana MTN so nekora ekintu kimwe. The number is in both MTN and Airtel. Someone here asked about Madam Aisha Kanda. Don't worry, she's just on her way. She'll be right here with us. Ababadde babuzaku Madam Aisha Kanda bambi ali mukubo ajja. Sauda madado bado chatwongerayo?
Yeah, mbadde kasoke nkomaawo ne muganda ngo yatandikira.
Okay, before I hand over the microphone to Honorable Samuel Joel Yiga, let me read a few people that have already chipped in your contributions. Mwatandi said that okubanga musindika contributions zamwe. Omuchala Susan I think I'll read only one name. Some people don't really want their names said out. So ngenda kusoma koli mulimu just to make sure nti mutegera nti zino sente munaye tuzifuna. So eyasose yasindise, there is no name, naye webale nnyo. Susan, webale nnyo mukwano, your contribution has been received successfully. Jonah, nawe contribution yo mukwano era bisenge etuse. This is Brenda, webale nnyo mukwano, your contribution has successfully been received. Thank you so much. Mwebale kwagala kibiina kyammwe n'ekirala ekisinga ekibiina mwebale kwagala nsi yammwe. Abasinga essaawa zino, you're doing it beyond your party. You're doing it because you want the best for your country. And the only way you can do this is to contribute to the revolutionary activities. That is Brenda. Thank you so much. Swale, your contribution has been received. Thank you so much. Sarah, nawe webale nnyo mukwano. So these are the first bunch of the people. Banji musindise ngenda kubanga mbasoma pola ne comment zamwe ngenda kubeera nga nziddamu mpola ngaba ababadde babuuza ko Airtel number nsuubira ba mikwano mbazeemu, ababadde babuuza Madam Aisha Kanda naye waali nnyo. So don't mind tuli mu different medias naye mba nsobola ozonna okumanya nti kati kino kibuuliziddwa eri Map Media, eri Ghetto TV. So I'm closely monitoring all the lives era nga gwali eyesaawa eno era yesaawa entuufu ey'okubanga oba olina ekibuuzo kyonna era ng'okichipinga in naye ng'omulamu omukulu gwa fundraising for the different activities of NUP. Nyingi ffe zino tufunako nsune naye waliwo activities nyingi eziba zeetaagibwa financial support. Actually all the activities, most of the activities rotate around financial support era nga enamba eri 0787067100 erimanyaga PESAMONI Limited. Don't worry, you have MTN, you have Airtel, you have nothing to worry about. That number is for both Airtel and MTN. Well, with me on the left I have Honorable Samuel Joel Yiga, the aspiring MP of Butiru County. Allow me welcome him to say a word to you.
Hello, good evening everyone watching us here in Uganda, East African time. I think it's 16:30 something, I'm not so certain about it. But I welcome you all to this fundraising. Amanyanze MP Ruhaga South. Abasinga gemusinga okumanyi. Nze sigenda kubeera nnyo nga bannange nga General Sauda ne mukama wange. Nze ngenda kwogerera abantu mwenna abali mu diaspora because you know I represent diaspora here. Naddala abantu baffe ab'e UK. Sigenda kwogera ku bintu bingi, ngenda kwogera ku nomination eya president wange, president waffe, generational president, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. I'm sorry amanya wembanga ngakoze eki ngasoleza. Twetaaga miliyoni 10 eza president waffe okunominatingibwa. Ezo sente ziri pound emitwalo 2,222 eza London, gye mitwalo nga$3,100 ejja $. Tuli abasajja n'abakyala first, second and third generation mu UK, tuli 1.2 million people. Omulanga gwange mwenna abatulaba bali mu diaspora kati nti I am asking you for a tenner. A tenner, I mean like a £10, a $10, a €10. Tuli abantu 1.2 million people in the UK. This is first and second generation. Mu US tuli emitwalo 46, mu Sweden tuli emitwalo 23, South Africa tuli emitwalo 5, ne UAE ne Asia yonna nga tugigasibwa mu tuli emitwalo 33. Twagala sente za president waffe. So nga bw'ogenda mu coffee shop n'ogula a coffee for £5 or £3, I am calling you upon to contribute to our president. Mwena abandaba ku mikutu gyonna egitwetoolodde, okuli Map Media, okuli Ghetto TV, okuli Dobozi lya Uganda, Kero TV, NUP Media, Kyagulanyi TV, myself, MP Ruhaga South, kuliko ne I think Team Kyagulanyi. Yeah, ne Team Kyagulanyi. Nze nkubiriza mwena abantu abali mu diaspora nti this is something tumaze okutegeka emmere, tumaze ogifumba, tumaze ogiwaata etuse eyidde. mbakubiriza twetaaga pound 10 okuva mu buli muntu ali ku page nato atuyinza okuba tuli abantu 15,000 bwe tuba abantu 15,000 nga twese pound 10 tuba already tulina emitwalo gya pound 5 tuba tumaze okukolera nomination ya president waffe. We only have a few days. We have had scandals where the government has besieged our offices in Kampala and Kamocha, where we're standing from. We are not going to back down right now. So I'm encouraging you, for the purposes of our children to come tomorrow, for the purposes of our grandmothers and our grandparents that died a few years ago, for the purposes of all you people that have been in the struggle, I call upon the northern community in London. You're over 500,000. The northern community, I mean the Acholis, have been into your community where you are too many. I'm calling you upon to stand with Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, our principal, the president, the next president of Uganda, so that we can change all those things that have been a problem in the past 35 years. We've had a lot. We face a lot as diaspora. I am calling you upon, all of you people in diaspora, that this is the time. I know you've been doing a lot. I know you've supported us individually. You've supported the noob as it came in. You supported the struggle. But we need the support now. We cannot back it out now. We cannot say no to now. Our president is nominating in the next few days. I'm calling you upon the mothers of us in the diasporas, the fathers in diasporas, the kojas, the sengas, the aunties, the uncles, the sons, the daughters, the fathers in diaspora. Please, we're calling you upon for only a tenner for the fundraising of the nomination fees, because we're looking at 100 million that we need to put, our president needs to pay in, and we can do this. I know as a team we can do it. Myself, I thought it wasn't being possible, but the journey has been very hard, but it's been doable, and we've done it. And you guys and us and you guys all over where you are, in Sweden, in UK, in South Africa, wherever, Germany, you guys have supported the struggle. We're calling you upon for a tenner. Look at it as you're buying 2 coffees. Look at it as you're buying only a shirt in Primark. Look at it like you're buying only a half box of matoke at Pascali's. Look at it when you're buying only even less than a weekly, daily pass for your train or for your bus. That is all that we need for our president to be nominated for the next coming few days. What is on the ground, from my point of view, these guys are doing magic with the little that they have. They are doing little for the much that they are doing. All we can do as a generation, as diaspora, is to stand as other countries. ANC was supported by the diaspora people, so Uganda can do it as well. My friends, promoters from the UK, from Sweden, from Denmark, I'm calling you all upon. I know you guys have been doing a lot of work, but this is not time to back out. We are calling upon everybody that is watching us right now. I know I'm not in the best position to be asking you, but I am in the right position and in the right sense of mind to be telling you that this time around, change is in Uganda. The Ugandans have said change is okay. The Ugandans are saying time for change is now. All we need is a little bit of your more financial support. Our president needs you, all of you watching us. We need the financial help. We need the moral help. But at the moment, we need money. 100 million, that is 222,000 pounds. That's a lot of money, but as a team, it's more money. We are asking you for as little as 10 pounds, as little as $10, as little as 10 euros, as little as 100 corona for those of you that are in Sweden, Denmark, and Germany. Those of you that are using coronas. Those of you that are using rands from South Africa, we need as much as like 1,000 rands from you. That can change a lot. Every little helps. Every little penny helps. So I'm calling you upon, I know this message is going to be replayed again. Show it to your daughters, show it to your sons that at the time when the country needed change, you played a part. Let this be a chance that we can get no more. Let it be like you're paying a hospital bill for your own child or for your own father, because if we don't change it now, there will never be another chance for Uganda to be changed forever. It's the reason as to why you're watching us right now. It's the reason as to why you've been chipping in all that you've heard. I'm asking you to break your credit cards. I'm asking you to break your bank drafts. I'm asking you to get as little loans as you can to help the struggle. The links are there, the numbers are there. I want to read for those of you that were not able to get the number. The number is 0787 067100. I'm going to repeat again. The number is +256 787 067100. For those of you that are sending money from all parts of the world, and it is both on MTN and Airtel. That is as far the technology is doing. Buno bubaka bwange mutwala eri abantu baffe mwenna abali mu nsi eziri emitala w'amayanja, bamaama bataata, mwenna abatumanyi n'abatamanyi, amanya nze Samojo Liga, abangi mumanyi nga MP Lubaga South, kati nga ndi aspiring member of parliament wa Butiru County, Manafa district. Nzize okuba omulanga eri abantu baffe mwenna abali mu diaspora nti tuli mu ku fundraising, aba tuli mu kunoonya ssente ezinaafuula president waffe okubeera ekyo kitwagala abeere. Nkimanyi mutusupportinze ebbanga lyonna mu ngeri y'obwannamunigina, nga muyita oluusi mu kibiina, oluusi mu mikutu gyaffe egy'enjawulo, naye tubayita kubanga guno gwe mulundi ogwetaagibwa ennyo. Nga General Sauda bwe yadde agambye ebipande byetaagibwa. Mwanyinaze mukama wange ayina naye byatugambye, ne mukulu waffe Madam Aisha Kanda mukama waffe naye ayina byagenda tugamba nze omulamu ogwange gwa nomination fees. Government ya Uganda yakimakinga it very difficult for presidential nominees neteekawo million 10 ngafu yatutereddewo million 3 ba MPs okuva ku mitwalo 2 eyo yonna kiremya. Tubakubiriza tunoonye emitwalo 2,200 egya pound. Tuli abantu million 1,200 e London, first and second and third generation. Mbakubiriza bamaama, bataata, basenga, bakojja, abaana, buli omu atuweeyo pound ne weziba 10, $15, euro 10. Tulabe nga president waffe abeera nominated in a few days to come. Agamanyi mugalina, obusobozi mubulina, okwagala mukuyina, tuwonyebonye ekimala. Kibale nti ogula coffee ebikopo 2. Kibale nti daily travel yokubanga daily travel mu London costing £14. We are only asking for £10. You people watching me right there in diaspora, those that are watching us right now, and those that will watch us tomorrow or later after you work, I'm very sure you can do this. I call you upon for this fundraising. Atena bobero yongo ine mitwalo 2 egya pound ngo sojitu awamu nabwe tukwebaza. Kwa manye muzirina ba nurse, ba doctors, abantu abenjawula mu saving amina sente za mobile business people. I know people in UK abayina sente zisuke mitwalo 5 ku account ya mwenenga timwagala kweda kisa. You can contact us through that number. Also contacting her through the Madam Aisha Kanda oba mukama wange nga gwe sente oliyo so zitu tetwaga kusaba lwa 10 okuba amanyi mugalina. Aso tuwe 15 nawe togaana. Aso tuwe 10 nayo tulukwata because twagala ku making sure president wa abeera nominated. Tukunganya sente zenjawulo naye nze mbakubiriza ku sente za nomination tunonya million 10 eze Uganda. Ate nawe azina mu banka ya Uganda nazo tusobola ozikwata ngosozi tutusaako. Ngoso okola ETC payment. Kyekigaana kutubuuza details mu inbox ku mikutu egyo netuyita mukama waffe Aisha Kanda sente zino tusaako. Bamaama nga maliriza for now mbasaba mbakubiriza era nate nti it is not yet over until it is over.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Samuel Joel Yiga. Bana bakatwegatako omulamu omukulu ogwaleero. We are fundraising for the NUP different activities. Wabaddewo question ebadde ku Kyagulanyi Ame TV nga mugamba nti pin the number. Whoever is controlling Kyagulanyi Ame TV nkwegayiridde pin the number. Ate wabaddewo endala ebadde ku Map Media ngegamba nti a checks allowed. Ekibuuzo ekyo it is I think it's an open question. If you have any way you can draft your check, no gireta wano, it's okay. Then echirara, you can use Visa payments. The link is also right there ku platform kwolabira kwonna. Link zigenda kubanga weziri weziba tezinateekebwawo. They will be there shortly. The other question on Map Media ebadde gamba nti names of phone number. Limumanyaga PESAMONI Limited. Badabuza for the names of the phone number. It is in the names of PESAMONI Limited. And then those who are asking Kyagulanyi Ame TV to pin the number, you've pinned it. Okay, thank you. With me, I've just been joined by our leader, our boss, our I don't know how to all the good names
Just
about
say
her.
friend. Just say sister.
Okay, our friend, that is Honorable Aisha Kanda. They've been looking for you. They've been asking, where is she? Where is she? So I take this minute to let her introduce us officially. By the way, she was the right person to introduce us officially to this function, but because she was a little bit late by the traffic jam, errands here and there, she couldn't make it in time. But here she is, and welcome, Madam Aisha.
Thank you so much. Hi, friends out there. My name is Aisha Kanda, and I'm happy to be your friend. I am sorry I am delayed. I had gone to attend a burial ceremony. A couple of them actually had 3 burial ceremonies to attend this afternoon, and I only attended 2 to be able to catch up with this program. I want to thank friends that kick-started us off. Number 1, I want to appreciate you all friends that raised the alarm towards the end of last week when I was invaded at my home. Thank you so much. The alarm meant a lot, and that alarm that rescued me for people not to take me the way they wish to. I'm happy I'm alive. Nothing much happened to me. It was intimidation, and I'm telling people that I'm not going to succumb to any level of intimidation. For me to decide to join NUP, it was a personal decision, well thought of, and the decision I made, I once said, is not turning back, and I'm not turning back. I'm not going to succumb to any amount of intimidation. That one, whoever is trying to intimidate me should know. Here we are for fundraising. I want to thank you, friends, those that have been fundraising today and those that have been fundraising before. I hope our numbers have been read to you. 078 70 67 100. That's the number we use now. Fortunately, that number receives money from both Airtel and MTN and any other connections that we have, any other platforms that we have out there. You can use send money on that number. Soon we shall be recognizing people that are sending money. I'm connecting with my backup team to be able to get the flows of names as they come in. I don't know how we organize whether we shall have revolutionary songs. It's a long time keeping here at 7 o'clock. We may need to have some revolutionary songs play in the background. But I am sure my friends have told you, we want to brand for victory. NRM is doing its best to make sure that we don't brand. That's why they have gone to every shop and they have actually confiscated everything raid. Any material raid is not even allowed now into the country. At the custom, people find a lot of trouble to bring in raid materials. So they are very fearful of us branding, and that's why we should hit them. We should hit them where it pains most. They fear raid, so you must put on our raid. We must look for raid and brand everywhere raid. We shall actually use the theme brand for victory. We know we are going to succeed. We know we have a team that is strong, that's going to lead us to victory, and we are going to brand that raid. You know how they even worked with UPC, some UPC members, to scare us from using raid, thanks to UPC leadership that came out and said that they were not interested in the case that some people wanted to bring against us. So it's raid that they fear most. So we want to brand for victory by putting on the bandanas, by putting on the berets, by putting on the headcap. These berets, of course, many of our boys have been arrested for putting on beret, and we are challenging them to take our boys to court. I want to find any soldier that give him this beret to put on and see whether he'll accept to put it on his uniform, whether indeed this is their attire as they claim. So we want to brand for victory, and branding for victory means coloring everywhere red. It means putting our posters, flying posters of our candidates everywhere. Thanks to Sauda who spoke about posters. I should let you know that we have 34,344 polling stations. 34,344 polling stations. And assuming that we have to put 100 posters only. Unlike you, by the way, there is a team of people that puts out our posters every day. They pluck them off. They're so fearful of us. So assuming that you're going to put up only 100 posters, that means we shall need 343,000 posters, 440. Okay? Those are the posters we need. And we know a unit cost, the lowest unit cost of an A2 is 250 shillings. That's the lowest. I've gone through the calculation, and that means we need almost close to 1 billion shillings only for posters, close to 1 billion. 300, here I've made a calculation. 34,344 polling stations times 100 villages, you may also calculate with me, times 250 shillings as a unit cost, you end up with 858 million shillings, 600,000. Only posters. Which posters they are plucking off every day. But we need them. This is a scientific campaign, as they say. Visibility is by posters, visibility is by banners. Assuming we have 2,184 sub-counties. Assuming we put up only 5 banners, and that is too small. Assuming we put up only 5 banners in a sub-county at a cost of 30,000, Saudi, is it 30,000 shillings a banner?
Not 30, 45.
45, okay. My calculation was so mean, I used 30,000 shillings. Okay, assuming we have five banners in a sub-county at a cost of 30,000 shillings, which means we shall need 327 million shillings, 600,000 for banners only. That comes to a total of 1.186 billion shillings. So friends, we need more than 1 billion shillings only for posters and banners. Thanks to a team that gave us a printer. We have a printer here, but the printer we have is a digital printer, and we have made the calculations and seen that when you use digital printing, it even becomes much more expensive. So we may not go for that one. It is even more expensive. So friends, we really need a lot of money for branding. He was speaking about nomination fees. Probably by this time, nomination fees is not our problem, thanks to friends that are contributing every day. By the way, thank you so much, friends, that have made us move this far. The contributions you've made to us, they have helped our foot soldiers, to many of them to be out. I told you previously that to bail out our boys, you need a lot of money. So they have helped our foot soldiers to be out. That money you have contributed has helped many of our friends to nominate, even when some money was taken, even when we are not able to do our fundraising as we had planned. Thanks so much for the contributions you have made before. It has helped us build structures. To be able to go through elections, you need a structure that stems from the polling station itself to villages, parishes, sub-counties, and national level. And I'm happy to tell you by this time that we have structures in every part of this country. Thanks to you, friends. Thanks to you, Ugandans in Uganda. Thanks to you, Ugandans in the diaspora that have contributed and enabled us to move this far. We are moving on. We are not going to despair. We are not going to yield to any pressure. That little money you contribute counts. The little by little that each one of us brings, when you put it together, can do a lot of work. So like I said, we are branding for victory. Looking ahead to nomination day, we shall ask all our people to put on red. Everyone shall have to put on red. Either cap, or a bandana, or a risk, or everything we shall be putting on red. We know they won't let us free with that freedom of putting on the colors we want, but no one has to give us that freedom. We shall have to fight for it and move on. Like they didn't want many of us to nominate anyway. That's why many of our candidates actually were arrested, either to or from the nomination station. So we shall go through it by whichever way. The people we are fighting against, they are using national resources. Then they go into national coffers to be able to extend money to everyone. you know that they actually bribe people by, I wonder why always around election time is the time when NRM is able to give money to its people. That's a bribe. That's the time they send money to every member of the NRM structure. Not less than 20,000 shillings. They send that money. So we are competing with people that use money from national coffers. We know NRM does not fundraise from anywhere. They get money through intimidation of the business people. They get money from our national coffers, and they use that money against us Ugandans. So even us, we are going to find our way of fundraising, and this is the way we have chosen to go, to appeal to friends that feel for the struggle, to contribute little by little. Go the mileage you can. Those who can do muda are doing muda, but those of us that can do better and bigger, please, let's do whatever we can to be able to achieve the change that we desire. I am extremely hopeful that we are going to realize this change, because every Ugandan is saying the time is now. And we get overwhelmed when we go out there into the villages and you see people giving the little they can. They give us water, they give us lukumi, because that is the lukumi they can. But here, we are here to appeal to you friends that have been endowed with favors, that are relatively living a modest life, that can contribute something better than Nemoda, to be able to contribute to this cause, so that we can raise more than 1 billion shillings purposely for branding, to have our posters out there and have our banners out there. Together, we can raise this money. Nothing is too much once people are united. You want me to do Luganda or to answer a question? I saw a question. She talked about a question. Are checks allowed? Yes, checks are allowed. You can call me and I tell you the name in which the checks can be written. You can call me on my line 0752. That line was given to you previously, 0752 416099. Electoral Commission until yesterday, as far as I know, unless something has changed, they are still holding on to documents that are helping us to officially open an account in the name of NUP. But we are not going to sit back and wait for them. We have other accounts we are using. So please call my number and I give you the account name in which to write that check. Otherwise, this number 078 7067 100 is the number that you're using for mobile fundraising. Any money you can send, mobile money or Wave or any other platforms, yes, the money will be received. And soon we are going to be reading the names of people that are contributing now and those that have contributed before in the past 1 week. We are going to read them now. If there's anyone who doesn't, okay, we shall read one name, because I know people are so fearful of the regime, and then some of them fear disclosure of their names. So we might read only one name for purposes of transparency, so that people can know that we actually received their contributions. Thank you so much. Baganda bafe. Ekisooka njagala kwebaza abo abawulira enduulu eyakubwa ku mulamu gwa Aisha ne muvaayo mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala. Kama mulungi enduulu eyo yantaasa wendi ndi mulamu. Njagala okubebaza abazze bakola contributions ez'enjawulo. Banange mwebale nnyo mwebale. Mwe mutuyambye okuseesetuka okutuuka wano we tutuuse. Singa tegabadde maanyi gammwe tetwandituuseewo. Ebimu ku bye tukoze mu kaseera kano tusobodde okubanga tuzimbye structure zaffe eza pate, tusobodde okubanga tuzimbye structure kati tulina ba members baffe aba NUP okutuukira ddala ku kyalo. Ebyalo ebimu tubigabanyiza namu ne tukola polling station, kubanga ebyalo ebimu birina polling stations nnyingiko. So twagala kubagamba tuli basanyufu. NUP nga bwe tugamba bulijjo is everywhere, indeed is everywhere. Structures zaffe weeziri naye tukikoze lw'amaanyi gammwe bannange, mikono gyaffe abatuwadde esente ze musobodde okutuwa. Okuzimba structure si kyangu naye tukirina. Ekirala kye tusobodde okukola, abaana baffe babakwata buli lunaku bannange, babakwata naye abaana bwe okubajjayo tutulina engeri gye tukwataganamu okusobola okuba nga tubajjayo akasente akatonotono ke mutuwadde oluusi bail fees baziwanika waggulu nnyo kasobodde okutuyamba ne katutuusaawo n'ezimu ku posters ze mulaba ebweru eyo era mwe musonda ssente ezimu nga muyita muffe endala nga muyita mu mikwano gyaffe emirala bastrugglist abali ebweru ate mwatuyambye nnyo bwe mwakoze ku nomination fees za mikwano gyaffe bambi ababadde balemererwa tetwasobodde kubawa 10 ku 10 obadde omuntu mugamba waako naffe tukuyambeko but at least majorly our candidates bona twasobodde okubeera nga tubakola ki nga tubayambako ebyo byebimu bye tusobodde okukolako ku sente ze mutuwa ezitutuusa wano omulama gwa lwaleero tuteekateeka okukola nominations ne nominations twagala kukuba NRM weesinga okutya bw'oba okuba ebikonde woozuula wanafu wookoona NRM etidde nnyo nnyo kala emyufu twagala kufuba kulaba oba kitala nga mukama yakiyisa mu kala emyufu kibeere n'ekyabaleese ono bagende bawambe buli kye tulina wano ekimyufu ne bakitwala batya bagenze mu buli katale ne bagenda mu kiyembe ne bagenda mu kikuubo ne bagenda ebusega buli awali kala emyufu nebo abatula kala emyufu baziwambe ne bw'obeera ku nsalo ng'oyingiza ekintu kyonna kyonna ekimyufu omuntu asanga obuzibu bwa kika kya waggulu nnyo kale batiitiizi era omuyimbi omu yagamba nti bano batiitiizi ndidi batiitiizi otya obutya langi kati ffe ku nomination tugenda tukozesa theme kati egamba branding for victory tugenda ku branding everywhere red abaana baffe bambale red wadde emijoozi gyaffe bagitwala tujja kufuba okulaba nti tufuna emijoozi emiki emirala naye twagadde tubalage okusomoozebwa kwe tusanga nga mbalageko obulazi obwetaavu bwe tulina polling stations 3,444 buli polling station electoral area eyo bw'oga nti kotekamu ebipande 10 ate nga ne10 kitono kubanga babiyuza okufa obufi offices z'abagiso diso ne viso ziriwo okuyuza posters zaffe mu kaseera kano babiyuza naye wakati nga babiyuza bajja kuyuza nga wetuteekayo naye polling station 3,444 bw'oteekayo ebipande 10 byokka buli polling station nga buli kipande okigula siringi 250 owunzika weetaaga obukadde 858 was the calculation right? I said you calculated.
No, I was transferring it in 2 pounds.
Oh, you transferred it in pounds. Yeah. Okay. Weetaaga obukadde 858 that is for posters alone. Tulina sub counties 2,184 sub-county ge magombolola buli gombola bwetuteekamu kabaana bubaana 5 bwokka bannango bwe butono nnyo baana 5 butono ate nabo babusala temulabye ebipande byaffe ebimu nga baalinya waggulu ne babisala neffe tetugenda kukoowa ne bwe banaabisala tujja biteekayo eno campaign eri ku maaso omuntu kyalaba kubanga tebagenda kufuna mukisa basinga obungi kulaba ku pulezidenti waffe kaakati ne radio muwulidde ezisinga bazitugobyeko gombolola 2,184 bubaana 5 buli kamu ku mitwalo 3 ate bangambye keena kitundu naye nze mbaze 3 weetaaga obukadde 3,276 bw'ogatta ebyo ebintu bibiri byokka weetaaga biliyoni 1 n'emitwalo 10 biliyoni 1 mu obukadde 186 n'ezigwamu that's only for posters ne baana kati twagala t-shirts twagala bubandana twagala headbands twagala kibinjiko abantu abamu tujja kubwesiba obuwera obwo tuna obugula tubuwa abaana kubanga abaana baffe mubamanyi bambi abamu tebalina busobozi ebyo bikola byetaaga ssente tuzze wano kubasa mikwano gyaffe already mukoze kinene tusiimira ddala naye olutalo tululwana terunaba kugguka tusaba buli omu kyasobola akiteekeyo ku namba yaffe eyo abasobola omudda bakola mudda era tubeebaza namwe mukama basobozesezza ng'obusobozi bwe bukusussa ku mudda ng'osobola okuwaayo $50 $100 5 ono muganda nga ategera pound zino sente zembadde mbala azibaze into pound bw'obala into pound you need how many pound
literally betuba twetaaga oku because Madam Aisha watching transferring the sentence in abantu amu mutegera nnyo foreign money as compared to Ugandan money. Twetaaga emitwalo 22 egya pound.
Only for branding, by the
For
way.
posters before.
For posters
and banners.
Posters and banners, that is 220 pounds.
No, 220,000.
220,000 pounds. Yes, we need to calculate also dollars what we need. So
317
dollars is 317,000 US dollars. So omulimu munene. We are extremely thankful. Banange tusiimira ddala n'olutalo lukyali lunene. Abasajja be tulwana nabo bannange bakozesa sente zaffe ez'omuwi omusolo ze tuwaayo kwe batoola ne bakola omulimu. Kyovula bati bajja kukola kino ffe kye tukola naye ffe tulina kujja kusaba mmwe kuba mmwe baffe mwe bannannyini struggle z'abantu tula bagamba nti Kyagulanyi Ssentamu oba oliawo yali ategese ng'aliyingira mu kintu no kye bujja mu maaso kubanga yo vision yagirina olubereberye kyova olaba so many years back bamuyita president wa ghetto vision yagirina naye oba oliawo sikyali kati naye abantu okumuyayaanira n'okumulaga nti yegwe mutuufu yavaayo n'ayingira mu nsonga eno kati tuteekwa okumubeererawo nga naffe bwe twebeererawo nga bwe twebeereramu nga bwe tugamba sente zijja kutuyambako NRM twagizidde weerumwa weewo etyanya okulaba ku kifaananyi kya Bobi Wine ekitiira ddala kyova olaba bagenda ne bayuza buli kifaananyi kye basanga nga kuliko Bobi Wine neva tetujja koowa tetujja koma tujja genda maaso bwe bayuza nga tuteekawo bwe bayuza nga tuteekawo abaganda baga nti kamukamu gwe muganda bwe tubeera wamu tubeera bamaanyi ne slogan yaffe people power our power mu Luganda kigamba abantu gemaanyi ffe amaanyi gaffe gali mu mmwe ba businessmen abamu bawaayo eri NRM lwakutya kubanga amamanyi nti bwe batawaayo tebasobola kubeerawo ffe tetulina amaanyi gasobola kutiisa muntu n'okukutiisa tetwagala kutiisa kubanga tulowooza enkola etiisa mbi we can only make an appeal to all Ugandans bakitegeere kino kye tukola tukikola lwa bulungi bwaffe ffenna akasembayo ku nsonga eyo abantu mbagamba bwe tutalwana kuleeta change mu mirembe kati abajagala bajja kugireeta nga bakozesa enkola yonna gye baagala ekintu kibagamba si kirumamu abasajja balwanye okujjako Museveni emirundi mingi nga balemererwa mumanyi ebibinja ebirwanye Museveni bibajje biyitirivu ennyo nga birwanira bweru akakodyo bakategedde nti bw'olwanira ewala olwawo kati bajja kujja kulwanira wano kumpi mwabakyesigiriza abantu ba wano mbusimanyi muyina otulo bwe zinatandika okuvugira wano temujja kwebaka so choice gy'olina kutwegattako tulwane peacefully tuleete change mu mirembe bwe tuteegatta kulwana kuleeta change mu mirembe eyinza okujja nga tejja kujja na mirembe abantu mbagamba kulinga lutawo luzaala mwana if it is difficult okuzaala omwana when it becomes so difficult abasawo bapasula omukyala bayiseewo omwana bwe batapasula omwana ayuza buli kimu n'okuddawo kubeera kuzibu if we don't join hands to fight to cause change peacefully it might come by whatever means and the time to fight for peaceful change is now kubanga Uganda nizaga nti ekiseera kye kino
Madam Aisha basomedde numbers okwongezaako katono mukama nga asonyiwe muwambye but tunoonya abantu 15,000 buli omu ng'otuwadde paundi 5 okumalayo branding otwetaaga mu ssente madamu zatugambye Madam Aisha so nkiddamu nti bwe tuba tutunulidde ku ssente Madam Aisha zagambye akawumbi akalamba n'ezigwamu eze Uganda twetaagamu abannayuganda abatulaba essaawa zino 15,000 nga buli omu otuwadde paundi 5 muze Uganda gemitwalo ameka 2 abantu 15,000 bwe mutuwa 22 buli omu mumanya nti n'ebipande Uganda tutambuddeko awo weewaawo wadde bagenda kuyuza awo tuba tumanyi nti buli koona ya Uganda tugikoze eki tugituuseemu so bassekinnoomu n'ebibiina ebitulaba n'ab'emikwano bw'oba osobola emitwalo 22 tunoonya abantu 15,000 we are more than that I'm very sure platforms zaffe zonna ne those peace loving and change loving people we are more than 5,000 and we have the potential to raise 220,000 era olw'ensonga eyo nze omu ku bagenda okutandika nze jange paundi 5 nzisasudde ngenda ziwa madamu Aisha olwaleero mbeera omu ku abo abantu 15,000 abagenda okukola ki okutandikibwako. So namwe abatulaba eyo tusaba mwenna abantu 15,000. You have the potential. Thank you so very much Kanzeya Kazindali wa mukama wange.
Okay.
Thank you indeed.
Thank you so much, Honorable Aisha Kanda, Kamawafne, and all the people that are still with us streaming live on the different online media platforms, the likes of Ghetto TV, Map Media, Team Chagulanyi, NUP Media. Thank you so much. You're doing so much good, even better than us in front of you, Kubanga. Mwe nsonga rachi tuli maso gamwe. You're the reason why we're still in front of you people. What will question is on the different online platforms? Temufayo wonna woli mu kuwachingira. Comment zamwe nziraba Map Media, njiraba Ghetto TV, njiraba Team Chagulanyi, njiraba. So wherever you post your question, your comment, your supplement, your contribution, trust me, I'll be able to read it out. Waliwo abadde bagamba send number, a number kwezirizi piningidwa on all the different social media handles that you are watching from. Onagambe post has been okay, no problem. 0787 067100 eranga erimanyaga PESAMONI Limited. Waliwo comments nyingi on all the streaming medias right now. Abagamba Mr. Update. There is one thing I want to clarify on this. You all know Mr. Update was nominated as the flag bearer, aspiring MP Kawempe, right? Meaning his time is also going to be a little bit taken up by his people in the constituency. So if you don't see him sometimes in these activities, you know, let's take it in good faith that whoever is saying Mr. Update, I'm sure you follow him and you're just watching us right here from Map Media, from Ghetto TV. Do the needful. You know, there is nothing new that Map Media is, that Mr. Segirinya is really going to say. We're all on the same pace with the main reason today we are fundraising for the different activities to take place in NUP and programs. So comment ebade rampant on all the media, on the medias that are streaming right now. Mr. Update, call Mr. Update, call Mr. Update. The thing is very simple. You understand the language we are using, and we're trying to mix up languages. Luganda, Lunyankole, Lusoga will be joining us in English. You know, at least if you don't pick from English, trust me, you won't fail out in Luganda. If you fail out in Luganda, trust me, my friends in the West, ndinimwe. Neza kubagarukira mpuru kimwe cyona echi Madam Aisha yagamba, neza kubagarukira mpuru kimwe cyona echi Joel yagamba.
Nani ndinimwe.
Okay. Okay, so no one is left out here literally. I've been complaining konka wachoremenerumwe konka numugambo Oluganda ronka too much. Hatumwenu ebigambo katwakubagarukiramu enshonga yaturetera izoba no fundraising ya NUP activities ni nyingi.
I request I take leave for a few minutes so that I can come back with update of who has contributed what so far. Katikola ka translation inkomewo abantu babulire kubanga ndaba sente ziyingira babulira ani atuwadde percent.
Okay,
so you may carry on.
Okay, so nani chirioni ngambira batayi bitu banyanyazi bashwenka zitu eminyeto mitahi yitu na chirioni bagambira nti erizoba twizomisho ganyu of fundraising jira activities za NUP ebikwetaga sente ni bingi nitubasa kumara hizoba byonna tukubugamba twatandika kugamba ebikwenda sente nitubasa kurara twatandika kubagambira buli kimwe kikwetagisa sente nitubasa kurara abamwe mubire nimwiza mukwebuuza abwakino tusonda sente abwakino tushaba sente konka nyowe nyizire nimbagambira nti your answer is self-explanatory. I think I should actually say this in English. Very many of you have been having these questions like, wow, these guys are making business in us. Why are these guys asking for money? Why are these guys fundraising money all the time? The answer is very simple. It is better to ask than steal. It's so much better. Yes, you're seeing these other people, especially the party in the ruling party, not coming out to say we want sponsors, we want this. Why? Because they are stealing from us. I gave an example of someone would be like, I've never seen someone break into my house to steal from me. There are different ways how they cook money from you people, from us actually. I'm among them. One other or the other way is indirectly. Nti gwe omuntu ogenda mugulako sabuni ya nusu 1500 n'agikuguze 2,000 aba akubbye nga gwe ate oluusi oba tokoze eki oba totegedde nusu 500 byaba akubbyeko. So there are very many ways that this government is actually stealing money from us, right from the data we use, right from the fuel we pay. You get to realize that everything in our country is actually taxed, and it is that very amount of money that actually they use to run their activities, which is very, very far away different from NUP, from our party, and that is why we always come to you. We appeal to you because you are the people's power. You have the power. You're the very people that are going to make this. Yes, every now and then, and we tell you now, you know what, we need to join together. We need to join our hands together. I don't know why some people find it a problem every time we unite for a positive cause. But you find it so much comfortable to unite for Mara. You find it so much okay to unite for a cigarette. You know, it's so much easier for you to share a cigar with a comrade. It's so much okay for you to invite a comrade for a house party and unite. But when we come to a positive cause for unity, you start commenting unseriously. There are some comments I've been reading and then you're like, good business. This is not business. Like, honestly speaking, what we own are matters concerning the country and liberating the country. Not for only my benefit, not for the benefit of Sauda Madada, not for the benefit of Madam Aisha Kanda. If for your own case, this money is directed to run the activities of NUP. It is so much explanatory. Even a breastfeeding baby can see that NUP is not even anywhere old. I mean, if it's a baby, it has not yet even started crawling, but you can see the rate at which we are moving. You can see how many candidates NUP has been able to produce. The coming candidates are very many, and all these things require financial support from the people, and you are the people. Mwabatulaba mwe mani bulijjo ge tugamba. Tuyinza okuba kituufu ssente teziriiwo naye nga amaanyi gali mu mmwe, gali mu ffe. Mu ngeri omu, in the same manner, allow me okweyanza buli omu. Muli bangi abamu tetusobola bamenya. Buli omu eyasobola okulaba nga ba candidates si baffe banominatingibwa. Most of our candidates ab'omu West, ab'omu East, ab'omu Central, ab'omu North, they were nominated because of your support. Mugenze mu kino tusinga nti this year we've had the highest amount of the nomination fee for the candidates. This has not been the same case. Abasinga for the past years naddala mu byalo ababaka babadde bajjanga unopposed because of that fee. Ababaka abasinga babadde bajja unopposed. Era mu ngeri eno munzikirize neebaze Honorable Kyagulanyi Robert eyajja abantu akakoeko okubategeeza nti ne bw'oba tolina ssente osobola okwesimbawo n'otuusa eddoboozi lyo eri abantu b'okiikirira. That has been a false belief. Almost the biggest percentage of the Ugandans, almost the biggest percentage of the Ugandans mubadde muinamu that belief nti okwesimbawo kuba MP olina kuba binojjo, okwesimbawo kuba MP weewawo olina okuba olina ssente, okujja kubwa kansala olina okuba ng'olinamu kasente. Naye abaana mubalabye abazze okwesimbawo ku NUP flag, bano abaana abamu musamba n'abakapiira, abamu mulya nabo bonna ebikomando, but these are the poorest guys with the richest minds. Betusindika mu parliament bebagendo bakulembera. So kiraga nti even if you don't have the money, trust me, you can have the richest ideas. Eyo mentality mwenna muze kati mujizuula nti oyinza okuba tolina ssente weewaawo naye nga ebirowoozo bigagga bisava nnyo ate ng'olumirirwa bannansi banno. So ensonga enkulu eri wano olunaku olwaleero, we are raising the money to support the NUP activities. Sente nitubasa kuba sitaziine, well and good that we accept konka nitukunda ensi yitu nitwenda empinduka kandi nimwe eminyeeto ebyokwe mwena bakutureeba ebyebituruho tibyanje tibya Sauda tibyoha twena nikitugiitiraho ogwo mwaka ogukuzakuzaho nituza kubane tulonda president akuzagarukaho. It's up to you to determine to stay the same for the next 5 years or to have a change for the next 5 years. The decision will always be yours, especially in your hands on that day for the ballot paper. So ekintu kya sente, let us stop seeing these funny comments every time you see someone coming to say help me. Treat them with a matter of help. If you can help, you help. If you cannot help, it's so much okay. No offense against that. So those negative comments should actually really be minimized, if not stopped. We are not on business, we are on issues of liberating the country. If at all you say Rachi bali tebakunganya sente, I've already explained that it is our money that actually they use to run their activities. It is also unfortunate that it is always towards the election period. That is when you see NRM buying bicycles. That is when you see them buying for you machines to do what. All that, all that is our money. So they are bribing you at the last moment. So it's up to you to either run out of the lying track or keep on following their bribery tricks and so on. These things are done towards the election. Nawe kenyino so kwebuza neiba naye mu myaka 5 lwaki kana aka offer kasembedde katinga akaluluka mwaka gujja. All along where have they been? Because you know abavubuka abasinga with the most oppressed in Uganda, with the most suffering people. So it is really unfortunate that they extend these helping hands towards the elections. So no rensonga eyo abavubuka mwenna mu buli ango gye muli mweberere mu buli ango mu buli. This cause here is not all about tribe, it's not all about religion, it's not all about district, it's about Uganda. Don't mind what language I speak, don't mind what religion I belong to, as long as we're on the same mission, we should be united. Let us not only unite for Mara, for cigarettes, for, let us also try to push this unity for a positive cause. Honorable General Sauda Madada, oyina kyobadde oyongerezaako mukwano?
Kyenyiza okugamba abantu kuba byonna bisinga mu byogedde ne tubyoza ne tubiddiŋŋana. Ngatwala omukisa guno okubeebaza, mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala. Era netwala omukisa guno okweyongera nange okwebaza abantu bonna abalina kye bakoze nti tetumujja okwo kyetukola kyamaanyi. Ekyo kye tulina okukola, obudde tetubulina. Tusigaza ewiiki emu n'ekitundu okulaba nga pulezidenti anominatingibwa. Naye baffe ekibuuzo kiri kitya nti tweteeseteese tutya. Tulina okwebrandinga nga kwegamba ekimyufu ng'ate tuli self-contained. Self-contained ntegeeza okuba nga byonna tugumidde ng'abantu byonna babyogedde. Sina kye nnyongerako okuleka okubeebaza. Omulimu gwe twetaaga buno obudde zi ssente. Twetaaga essente, mu lufuutifuuti twetaaga ettooke. Essente, enamba bagibawadde. Ffenna tuteekeko obubaka. Bazivuunudde mu pawundi, mu dollars. Enamba eno abasinga bali confused n'enamba eno gye basomye ya 0787067100. Enamba eno teboola. Bw'oba oli wa Airtel osobola okuteekako zigenda kigezeseeko. So teboola. Ya MTN naye teboola. Owa Airtel osobola ogikozesa. Owa MTN osobola ogikozesa. Owa buli gundi yenna osobola ogikozesa. Owa oli kwa Frisero osobola okugikozesa. Teboola erimanya ga PESAMONI Limited. So fena tusobola okugeyambisa mu ngeri omu oba endala.
Okay, waliwo abadabuziza, I don't recall well whether on Map Media or Team Kyagulanyi TV ng'ogamba nti will the government allow Honorable Kyagulanyi to nominate ekibuuzo ndowooza kibuuzo ky'abatiitiizi. Why? Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi is a Uganda. 18 years and above. Ate emikono wegiri. So what are the failed qualifications that tutandafuna ezisobola okulemesa president waffe? Yes, okumulemesa okwesimbawo. So that question, it's a question only for the cowards. Yes, it is very much possible era ng'agenda kwesimbawo. Waliwo agambye nti sente tuzirina naye omuwalabu siso atambula omuwalabu asibye. Well, in a number funa wogiwandiika. We may not come here every day. We may not come here every day. Naye gwe muli okirina mu mutima nti omwezi we gugwako nfuna kasente kati noga nti enamba yene namba gye baatuwa okuteekako sente. Teyina expiry date enamba eyo, teyinaako limit, teyinaako any conditions. Gwe weweerowoleza wonna ne wekikutika butisi ekiro noga nti I think I need to do something for my country. Every time you think about liberating your country, there is one way or another you can contribute. Ebitane ebyo byosobola biyinza okugula poster, olukumi lwosobola luyinza okugula flyer. So whatever amount, it is not too little for us. Even if it's 100 Ugandan shillings, if you know the value of money, okimanyi nti ekikumi kisobola okugula sweet e Uganda. So meaning ekikumi kisobola okwongerwa ku bina ne kigula poster emu. So anytime you feel free, anytime you're able to send that money, it's okay. Sobola okuchipinga in sente ezo. Muganda ange, how are you?
I'm okay. Mbona waliwo musoga?
Waliwo musoga agenda kukoba mu lusoga.
Waliwo mpozi ekirala ekibuzo ekize sente ziganye okujja. Amba sirikateka ziganye.
Inga zijja. Maybe we can recognize these ones first. Can recognize them.
Okay. Okay, no problem. A number, no, okay, recognizing it.
Ajeke simu ademu agezeeko.
Okay, map media bawadde ku magezi naga nti woba obadde ogezaako okusindika, maybe there is a lot of traffic and some ebintu by'omuzungu mubimanyi, try refreshing your phone or restarting it egenda kubanga ate esobola okusindika. With me I have my sister era nga agenda kuba taking her through mu lusoga. So abasoga, you're well so much represented. But before I call her, let me read to you some of the members that have already chipped in their contributions. Ate tekigana ne buli lunaku noga nti ze kantekeyo ebitaano. Rehma osinse emitwalo Rehma mumanye 520. Thank you so much, Rehma. This is Mwanga C. Thank you so much. Mwanga. Okay, Mwanga C. Thank you so much. You have contributed 50,000 Ugandan shillings. This is Remtes. Which
No,
name
the
is
name
this?
didn't come.
The
It's
name
one
didn't come.
remittance.
This is Wild Remittance. Okay, 426 Ugandan shillings. This is Musoke, 30,000 Ugandan shillings. Thank you so much, Musoke. Kawes, thank you so much. Your contribution has successfully been received. 10,000 Ugandan shillings. Doreen K, thank you so much for that support. 53 Ugandan shillings received, please. Lizzie Nam, thank you so much. $20 has been successfully received on our number. Thank you so much. I'll be keeping on updating you on the people that are sending. Please do send. We are receiving this money, and at least by the time we leave this panel, trust me, there will be a lot of activities that have been financially covered. With me, I have a sister. Let's take us through this.
Bamukwano abagenyi baife oba abantu abatuwuliriza tusangaire okubawuliza Madina n'abachwa bandika Madina n'abachwa ndi wano okubaweereza mu lusoga lwemuwulira abandi. Tuli wano ku nsonga y'okunoonya ssente okutuyamba tuli wano okuŋŋanya ssente ebyo tuyamba okuwandiisa omukulembeze waife Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert, abandi gomwidinga Bobi Wine. Tunoonya ssente okuza posters tulitwala ebitundu ebindi, abandi muli eyo babusoga Iganga Kaliro tulituukanga yo. So tuli wano eno okunoonya ssente edo tuyamba mu bintu ng'ebyo. Tuwa ni TV daife ed'endawulo, Map Media, NUP TV, Ghetto TV, Team Kyagulanyi TV, Eddoboozi lya Uganda, Uganda TV liri wano ningi. So tusaba abalina kyolina kyonakyo n'otuweereze ku namba eri ku isimu okweri kutambula mwena mwena abali tuwuliriza. Sente edo tidde ife tujaliza mu nsawo wabula sente edo da kutuyamba mu bintu muba mu nsonga eri tutyamiza wano eno etuleese wano olwaleero tujadilya nti oba kidde. President waife ajja kwewandiisa ngenda ku omwezi 3 weekend olwokubiri omwezi guno gwene omwezi ogw'ekumi n'omulala omwaka guno gwe tulimu. So tunoonya ssente edo okumuyamba ku nsonga ey'okwewandiisa. Tuyizeewo n'ebintu byaife bye baawamba oba polisi bye yatwala enakwedibisa einuma, t-shirt, nkofiira, byonna bye baatwala ni ssente daife de baatwala obukeire 24. Tuli wano okunoonya ssente edo dituyambe mu bintu bingi. Wona kyoba olina mutwalo 2, 5 sente nigire twenda titujasalira muntu sente kuba abandi ensawo defidagayaga aye kyona kyolina tukyaniriza. Era ng'enamba yetusindika ku ssente eri 0787 067 enamba eyo eri mu Maina gemulayita Maina PESAMONI Limited. niwo boina Airtel niwo boina MTN nambe yekola oboina Airtel osobola ogikozesa osindikira sente twa receivinga bida kubanga tukwebaza mu kitito kyona kyona kyo tuwereiremu kitunooma sente kidoleta ayinga ensonga enkulu binotwala president wefu ko wandise na kuda mwezi nga 3 omwezi ogwida sente deyetagisa ningi atenga ebyaliwo mwabibona buli kintu bakitwala batwala ni sente tutejoba ni sente donali sinisente bali kulinonerezaaku kyetutayige ekyayenga bana tusaba tube walala tugemagane wala tutuse ensonga eno mmaiso tulijajala tulina omuwerekera ebakuba mu ready ekyo kizirayo tujadivala tujadizaawo so tusaba mutambule wala nife abali ku nsi d'okuliya abali mu Uganda abali wayo nayona ni nsonga lwaki tuteme wano buli sale dona baweereza nga tukali wano tudakuba nga tubebaza nga tukusemerina lera nga tukwebaza mu kiti kyotuweerere mu sente aye nga tubeerewo president waife mu nsonga eyo tusobola okigusa maiso twizeewo sente debeiba tumuwe na sente lijomuyamba tukwewandisa nga tujja omwezi 3 tujja kwogera bingi kubeera n'ensonga eyo tulese waneeno nsigaire Madina nabachwa mu NUP
Madina nga tonnadduka Luka district mu Busoga Ojimani.
Yeah, you know that.
Someone here says please update us about Luka district in Busoga.
Luka district eri Njimanya as a district but
which kind of
tijaba kobanti obandi departs edirimu bekubanze Busoga tijja kulimanti oba mvire yayino yensomeire so tijja kobanti oba muri mu district eno muri kisundu kino muri kisundu ainga njija as a district kuba nali ngire mwaka kyaji tambula naona. That's it, Mupana.
Okay, on Map Media there is a question saying nomination fee for Kyagulanyi Oba. Is this money we are fundraising part of the nomination fee for Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi? Or I think the answer was already answered by our Madam Aisha Kanda that no, the nomination fee for Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi has been cleared. Thank you so much. So we are really fundraising for the other activities that are really quite many. Some of them, by the way, we cannot to mention in the COVID posters, but there is really a lot. If you know all the activities that transpire in a political party, almost all of them rotate around finance. So there are very, very many activities. And still on Map Media, there is someone who is saying they need the number. It's pinned there, but if you don't see it, then Map Media kindly repin the number. Someone says they need the number pinned again. Honorable Samuel, you have anything to say, please?
For me, I will speak to those people that are sleeping right now, or those people that have just woken up in Europe, in the US, because I know all of you are not going to watch it live, but you will be watching it as a replay. I once again want to refer to what Madam Aisha said, that in terms of branding and marketing, we are looking at over 1.2 billion Ugandan shillings for a start. That is, if at all we get at least 100 banners or posters, the bigger ones, in every corner of this country. That money accounts up to like £200,000 or $317,000. So we only need 5,000 people. I'm calling upon people in diaspora. We need 5,000 people who can help us with only. We only need 5,000 people who can only give us as little or as much as £50 or something like $83. That means we have our president everywhere we need him, in every corner of this country. If you can give us $100, fair enough. If you can give us €100, then fair enough. But as for now, I call you upon, gentlemen and ladies, that you could help us with that much. We're looking upon 5,000 people who can stand with us with only £50. Eri olimi Oluganda, bamama batata mbakubira omulanga era mu ngeri y'enjawulo nga mbebaza amaanyi gonna ge mutuwadde mu ngeri y'okutusupportinga ssente. Naye Madam Aisha bagambye nti nno twetaaga okukola branding, ate branding eyo olw'okuba tebatukiriza kugenda mu radio na TV. Pulezidenti waffe yeetaaga okubeera ng'alina ebipande mu buli kitundu kya Uganda. Twetaaga ebipande 100 mu buli kifo kyonna, buli constituency okubeeramu ebipande 100. Twetaaga akawumbi kamu buli polling station okubeerako ebipande. Twetaaga ebipande 100. ebipande 10. So ebipande 10 ebyo bwe tuba tubikubiza nga buli wamu tutuuseewo e Uganda twetaaga akawumbi kamu mu miliyoni 2. Ezo sente bw'ozigattagatta z'emitwalo 22 eza pound. So tunoonya mu fundraising eno tunoonya abantu 50,000 abasobola okuyimirira naffe nga musobola okutuwa epawundi 5 oba ne mutuwa $83 oba ne mutuwa euros 61 to making sure nti no president waffe atuuka mu buli kifo wadde tatuuseeyo na bigere naye ng'atuuseeyo n'ekipande ate ekitakubwa nkuba nga General Sauda bwe yabagambye tuli mu kifo kya biseera bya nkuba kutonya, so tetwetaaga posters naye twetaaga banners ezifaanana n'akatundubaali kano kemulaba emabega. So gwe mulanga gwe mbakubiriza asobola otuwa paundi 5 kitwale nti n'oyingidde mu kyalenga wa Bobi Wine London kwa tusasula paundi 5 okugenda mu kibuto nga tonabagula dress, tonabakuyita Uber, tonabafuna child minder. So sagala befuule mwogezi wa nnyo Madam Aisha ine ekibuuzo wano nsubira gwajjo kiddamu bakibuuziza emirundi mingi naye ajja kiddamu ekya nomination fees sobola kyogerako nga nkamange waali naye nkubiriza mu mwenna abagenda okulaba live eno nga tuvuddeko nti no banaye tunoonya $83 oba euro 61 oba paundi 5 okuva mu bantu 50,000 okumakinga sure nti nno tubrandinga president waffe ate nga nomination zijja mu nnaku ezitali nyingi ezaawa. So bakubira omulango ogwo sintirwakwa temunnatuyamba naye nga era tukyetaaga obuyambi bwamu abakuumi atakumira mbeera.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Samuel Yiga. Waliwo comment ebadde esaba enamba wagambye nga nfiringako muteekemu enamba ki enamba eri 0787067100 abo bwitunyingira n'abarugaho munonga eru 0787067100 kampa myengu mwenda mwagifuna. So irizobe tuli aha kusonda sente za running activities za NUP, sente tizanje, sente tiza Sauda, sente tiza Aisha Kanda, sente nezo kuraninga ebintu ebiri kutambula buli zoba nkapate zone zindi ebiri kutambula oma NUP. Wabo ine kibuuzo kyona abo kyo kwenda kubuuza media yone yoli noreberaho nimbasa kubanisha ma comment ezo oba Map Media oba Ghetto TV oba Team Ami Kyagulanyi NUP Media hona holu norebera nimbasa kubanisha ma comment yawe ejo ninga oine ekyokwenda kwehabuzaho oine ekyokwenda kwebuuzaho abingi mubire numushasha mwino bushashibwanya mutuma ahabwaki bulu communication negambo bwo mu Ruganda abwaki buli kimwe tukikoro mu Ruganda hati tukwenda mufune okwekyanga kyona tukwenda mufune kwemuruna kuona olurimi rwono rwokuhurira noyenda kubasa kucenge kintu eki nituza kurugamba omusoga yagamba mwamuhurira banwani bitu konka ekinde kinkwenda kubagambira emnyeto mitahi yitu ekyo kintu tutakirebera omu mahanga tutakirebera omu madini tukirebera omu ango ya Uganda. Communication yaba yizo mu Ruzungu yaba yizo mu Runyankore yaba yizo mu Rusoga nibyo bimwe kugira ngo empindukane yo mu kugamba konke bukorwa nibyo bumwe. So language yone yola tushangemu kasitoba wakicenga tureme kugumana twebembeza bagamba baganda bonka bagamba abasoga bonka bagamba Oluzungu lonka mwe nsito tuli abazungu ng'abambe mugume numumanyangwe bituri kukora byona nitwendi hanga rurungi ebituriyo nitugambe shaheje ebituriyo nitupulaningira nitubu planinga habwa Uganda tihabwa ahabwa abanyankore tihabwa abaganda tihabwa abasoga ebituri kukora ebituri kupulaninga byona nitubirebera mu context ya Uganda whether nitugwa omudine emwe oba turi kugwa omurumi rumwe oba omudine emwe ebyo byona n'obusonga songa obutine kuba nibutwahura. Those are small cheap reasons that shouldn't actually divide us or take us off the focus. Ebyo byona bya manya n'omutsoga manya n'omukiga ebyo byona ni just diversionaries itwe ntukimanya ngo tuli abana Uganda period oba nagamba ki oba n'omuki itwe ntukimangwe bituruhesha hedge nebyo kureta empinduka omuri Uganda. So I want to continue reading some few names of our colleagues that have been chipping in their contribution. Isaac, thank you so much. 109 Ugandan shillings received. Thank you so much. Joseph, your contribution has also successfully been received. Thank you so much. Elizabeth, thank you so much for that caring heart. Actually, I should say it's a caring heart, loving heart for NUP, but above all for your country. Because I think this that we're doing is beyond the party. We're doing it because we want to liberate the country. So every time you have a challenge, every time you sit down and you feel like something needs to be done, the potholes in Uganda need to be done. Every time you see your fathers, your brothers, your sisters being harassed by these policemen, it is enough for you to stand up, pick your wallet and send something to this number, because all that is going to be is what we're working upon. Uganda becomes great again. This is Lukoma. Thank you so much for your contribution. Vincent, nawe webale nnyo mukwano. Swale, thank you so much. Brenda, your contribution has been received successfully. This is Jonah. Thank you so much. Rogers, nawe mukwano webale nnyo contribution yammwe. Zituuse nga we twabagambye nti today is not the last day. Though you may not be seeing us every day, we just launched this online. Kubanga tubajukiza, you know, we need to remind you that, hey, we still need a lot of support. We still need a lot of your support, especially financially. You've already done a lot of the support. Most of you people, abajja ne bawerekerako, honorable abagenda mu makoti ne mubeerayo, every support you've been doing, we humbly appreciate. Ate n'engeri endala njagala okweyanza baganda baffe abali mu diaspora. In a special manner, allow me say thank you so much. Nti temuli mu Uganda, but you want Uganda great again. For boli awo abanyigirizibwa mukimanyi bulungi kye tuyitamu. Mukimanyi bulungi essaawa ya kakati omuna Uganda okufuna omutwalo mu nsawo lutalo lwennyini. Omutwale Uganda luyita mannyo gaggoonya. It is very hard, but you people, thank you so much for understanding the situation your brothers, your sisters, your children that are going through right here in Uganda. No matter what, you've always been there. Everything that comes out, every time we call upon you, you're willingly and readily there to chip in for the support. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala, mwebale mnonga. Yes, Madam Aisha.
Waliwo ekibuuzo kyenjagala. First of all, banange buli atuwadde sente wants the money. Tulina ne mudak cards for people who are contributing 10,000 shillings, less than 100. Mudak cards are available. Bw'oba oyagala card yo tukubire tugikuwe on that number 0752416099. You may call me to receive your mudak card. But most importantly, those who want certificates also, certificates of your certificates are available. Call that number so that you can receive your certificate. Many people have contributed 100,000 shillings plus. Certificates are mwezili, eza gold, wezili platinum, silver, certificate wezili bambi. Emitenera twajinyonyola kodja, tunzo kudamu ne tujinyonyola. Ekibuuzo, waliwo ekibuuzo, what happened to the other number? 0703636363. The number is still available, it's functional. Naye ekizibu kyerina receiving limited transactions. Abamu bwe bateekako sente etukama kati naye esiba. Kyovala watafunye number ekyesiba on the basis of transactions meka zefunye ne amount. Eri yafuna ebizibu bakama baffe batwala enseno bagiyingiramu ne babako bagisibira. Kyovala waliwo olunaku ne mubeera nga temusobola kuteekako sente n'akamu ng'enamba yeesibye. Enamba weeri era bw'oteekako sente era tuzifuna naye obuzibu bwayo buli nti oluusi yeesiba nebeera nga tukyasobola kufuna sente ate ekitatuuka ku ssimu eno 078-70-67-100. Ekirala kibadde ekibuuzo kirala kibadde link eri gye twabawa oba running kandooze running eba running ngenda kudamu nkisome. There's nothing wrong with that link. Era some of us twateekako sente ku link eyo and the money was well received. Twagala kubeebaza nnyo 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 aba contributing even through that link funa sente tena mutawaana. Era munzikirize link eyo bwembanga okay munzikirize nsooka recognizing abantu bana mu bufunze. Patrick Tumusime, thank you so much. Susan, thank you. Georgia Ika, thank you. Lukoma, I'm following her fashion of not mentioning how much money I don't know whether people
Yeah,
want to
because
know.
mostly some people
Yeah.
maybe wouldn't really love it if you mention the amount.
Georgiga, thank you. Lukomwa, Lawrence Kisalire, Joseph Mutumba, Edward, Nabatanzi, Sanyu, and Joy. Thank you so much, members. Centers tugezako kuzigata so that at the end of the day tujja kubulabulira sente megaza twakakunganyawo akaseera kano ketubadde wano, but the fundraising will carry on. Task mugitegedde tunoonya akawumbi k'essiringi n'okusoba ak'okukola branding okusobola okutimba ebipande mu buli electro area yaffe ya polling station gye tusazeewo okutunuulira ne posters 100 omuntu oyinza okugamba ntugambye banners 5 pa sub county baana batugambye eri ku mitwalo 4 n'ekitundu osobola okugamba nti nze nja kukola sub county yange nja kugikola bannange sub county yaffe banners ezigendako nzikuziweereza zizo ne tuzikolera ne zigenda mu sub county olina ne right okumanya sub county bw'oba oyagadde nti nze naye zigenda ewaffe kubanga tuwulira bubi nnyo bwe tuyita mu bitundu byaffe nga tetulabayo Kyagulanyi tetumulaba mu mitima gy'abantu gyali naye nga visibility eyo gye twagala ate abantu baffe ebiseera ebimu balowooza akubye ebipande ebingi w'amaanyi akalulu is about psychology sometimes especially mu bitundu ebimu ebadde tulina bakubuuka nnyo mangu. So tubebaliza ddala buli kye mutuwadde kikulu nnyo naye tubigattemu ono yatubalidde mu bwangu mu bufunze nti abantu 50 buli omu bwawaayo
pound ya 5
ze mitwalo emeka 22
tuba tumaze
oba dola meka
dola 83
83 tuba tukikubye oba si ekyo tuyinza okugenda ne standard egamba nti nze waffe ebyekyalo kyange ngenda bifaako manya mu kyalo kyo mulimu polling station meka ogambe nti nze posters z'ekyalo kyange nja zikolako ogatteko ne banners z'egombola yange oyinza okugamba nze nja kukola ku district bweti. All those comments tugenda kubeera nga tuzifuna platforms ez'enjawulo tusobole okubeera nga tuzeyambisa okubeera nga tugenda mu maaso. Briefly, I am just saying okay. Please feel free to commit to pay banners for your area. You can say I'll pay banners for my sub-county or my district. You can even tag your contribution to your particular area so that we know that this money is going to branding in a particular area. You may take care of your polling stations in your parish. Even if you want to know how many polling stations in your particular parish, we can scout out that information and then give it to you so that it facilitates your contribution. Because sometimes it feels good to know exactly where your contribution is going. There is an advice that we should read the amount of money people are contributing. Maybe you'll go through your list.
Madam, pickings upon. I know there's a lot of issues to do with money with people in the diaspora at the moment. Access to mobile banking or internet banking.
Please, you can use internet banking okusobola okubeera ng'ojja sente zino kuva ku akawunti yo okuteeka ku ssimu eno. I'm hesitant of saying take a sentence in our account because we are using people's personal accounts. Kubanga tubabulidde nti electoral commission simanyi lwaki ekyakisanzemu obuzibu bunene nnyo until yesterday we were tibaddewo change nga sinaba kugimanya nga yalwaliro kubanga tibaddewo okwaprovinga emikono okusobola okubeera nga tuggulawo accounts mu mannya ga NUP. So tubadde tukyakozesa personal accounts z'abantu and I'm hesitant of reading those names here. So you can call me to get other details on the number that we gave you. Over to you, MC.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Aisha Kanda. To those that are asking about the names in which the number is, it is PESAMONI Limited. Some of you have been asking, Airtel please, Airtel please. The number is both Airtel and MTN. I hope the question is answered and solved. Abakatwegattako abasinga mubadde mubuuza nti enamba eri mu maaso gammwe eri ku screen zammwe ku media ey'enjawulo gy'oli mu kulabirako eri mu mannya ki. Enamba eri mu mannya ga PESAMONI Limited. Era abamu nga mubuuza nti enamba eya Airtel yo nga tetugiraba enamba eri both Airtel and
MTN. It's simply a collection platform. It's a collection platform of monies from whichever area it is coming from. So Totya no gamba ate no Airtel ate no bichi. It's a collection platform. It's not necessarily a mobile money. That's why we don't have a mobile money account. We are reading here. We are cross-checking on that platform to get that information. See ordinary mobile number jitukozesa, but it's a collection platform. I want to introduce my colleague. I want to introduce my colleague, Dr. Sematiko. You're welcome. I know you're coming all the way from your constituency. I am happy to see you here. Please come and speak to us. Dr. Sematiko is a member of the fundraising team. He's running in Kasanda, Mitiana North. He's here also to speak to us. He also knows a bit of Russian.
Russian.
He can also speak in that language. So feel free, doctor, to communicate in all languages that you are able to speak, so that you can communicate to all our people out there. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Dr. Sematiko Katende. I call upon all our supporters to join this fundraising, because this is a self-help project. That means each one of us has to contribute for the well-being of the project, which is Project 2021. I request that people should not fear how much they contribute, because when we say Muda, some thought it must be only Muda. So it is just the message, Muda. So as a fellow Ugandan and a well-wisher of Uganda, I call upon people to support, because we have people who are willing to put in physical, mental and other resources, but we still need the financial resources for this task force. If you are a worker who gets daily payments, you can decide to contribute a daily contribution as small as that you can, like say $5 to $10 per day, until when you reach your set target. You can say I'll contribute weekly. It's not that you must have a lump sum for this task. We still have 5 more months to go, so we need the funding up to that time. And it's basically,
Doctor, is it 5? We have November, December, January, and elections are in February. So maybe you demos okuzoganya after election.
Even there are some post-election activities.
Okay.
Yeah, until when we are declared the winners.
Oh, up to May.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So we need the funding for those activities, for the fuel, for the posters, and that's why we need the funds. The beauty about this funding is that we are open. Whatever you contribute will be declared if you wish. For those who don't want to declare their name, you can still keep your confidentiality, and we have the funding.
Yeah, important to mention to people, friends out there, nti wano tetulina kkolero lya bintu. Ebintu bye batubbako bannange bintu by'aba suppliers abatuwa ne tutunda. N'olwekyo tulina n'ebbanja ly'aba suppliers baffe, all the t-shirts that they took, the berets, the capes, the bandanas, the headbands, everything they took. Twali nga by'abantu balala babireese tubitunde, nga bwe tubitunda, we are able to do branding, but we are also able to get some bit of margin yatuyambako okutambuza emirimu gyaffe. So wakati no kubuzibu bwe tulina, we talked about branding, which is the purpose for today's fundraising, but we also have a huge debt emabega waffe eryokusasula eryajjawo olw'abantu abajja ne batubbako ebintu byaffe misana, and I use that term abatubbako ebintu byaffe kubanga tebalina lukusa tujja kutwala bintu byaffe olulwandibadde lwaweebwa court. So obuzibu akazitaaka tuliko mukalaba really nga kanene.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Madam Aisha Kanda. Allow me at this juncture to continue further appreciate all the online media platforms that are streaming live right now. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being royal. Thank you so much for being generous. Thank you so much above all for loving your party and your country. The likes of Map Media, thank you so much. Mukama wange, thank you so much. Ghetto TV, thank you so much. Team Kyagulanyi, thank you so much. Dobozi lya Uganda, thank you so much. Kelo TV, NUP Media, Chemukola Chamani Nyo, thank you so much. Kyagulanyi Ame TV, thank you so much. Map MP Rubaga South, mwebale nnyo mwenna aba streaming live essaawa zino. Kino kiche kibalaga mwe abali mukulaba nti ffe essaawa zino communication esobola okutambula very fast no matter what. Nti kiyinza okubanga right now Daphne Chakunzure, I'm not live, but Ghetto TV is live, Map Media is live, NUP Media is live. Ekyo nakyo kituzaamu amaanyi. So they will break one, we will create 5 more out of the one broken piece. So we're really so appreciative for all those media platforms. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala kyemukola kyamaanyi nnyo. Thank you so much. Also allow me to humbly appreciate to everyone that has had our cry out today afternoon, tonight. Thank you so much. Sigenda kumenya sekinomu kubanga honestly speaking mubadde banji. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala wonna wosinzidde okubanga oteekayo kyotaddeyo kyonna okubanga ate tugatta ku contribution yaffe eno. Webale nnyo, webalire ddala abali wabweru w'eggwanga, abali mu Uganda, wonna wosinzidde nga simenyeemu nga saawuddeemu, webale nnyo, webalire ddala. Tukimanyiko nti weewaawo waliwo n'abamu nga si bannayuganda naye ng'ate baagala nnyo Uganda. We've had your contribution, so very many of you. A few days back I had a friend from Oman. You said, we love Uganda so much, we really want to see change in Uganda. Friends in the US, friends in Germany, friends in Netherlands, thank you so much. We humbly appreciate your concern and your love towards Uganda. Lukoma Ronald Ogambie, I've sent thank you so much. Lukoma Ronald, some of the comments here. Noreen Rina Nawe, thank you so much for being on. These are some of the people that are always on every time wherever there is a live. Waliwo abantu nga bo bafuuka online family. Bwogenda ku Map Media kwali, bwogenda ku Ghetto TV abaayo, bwogenda bwogenda ku any media obasangawo. So waliwo abo naffe bwe twamakinga nti oyo bw'ataba wano ali waliwe wasanga nga gundi emu yetuninze era omusangayo. Thank you so much for that support of your country and your party. And also to the colleagues and comrades that are not able to send in today or tonight, it is so much okay. Toyina bbanja lyonna kasitoba nga gwe mwennyini omanyi nti leero saawaddeyo, but maybe tomorrow or next week or after next week, wonna wozifunira or wonna wowulira ng'oli comfortable, the number is always open. So anytime you feel free, anytime you feel convenient to chip in your contributions, it will be so much welcome and it will be so much highly appreciated. So it has not stopped today. Muyinza obutatulaba wano buli lunaku, muyinza obutatulaba wano every now and then. You may not get the numbers pinned all the time. Naye kati naawe kikukakatako essaawa zino okugamba nti eno enamba kangiwandiike nsobole okubanga anytime wenjagalira okubanga nteekayo obuyambi bwange nsobola okuzindika. So you can write this number. It is 0787067100 era ng'erimanya ga PESAMONI Limited. With that number you're surely assured nti contribution zo zigenze mu mikono emituufu ddala. and n'okubajjukiza nti 3rd November is the day that Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi will be nominated. So ku lunaku olwo mwenna mulumakinge ku kalenda yammwe we kiba kisoboka programu z'olwo olunaku musobole okuba nga mutandika ozikolako nga bukyali, so that 3rd November finds you fully prepared and ready for the nomination of the 10th incoming president, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi. Mukama wange yayogeddeko ku kya radio ekyo, mwenna mukimanyi bulungi nti ne bw'oba tewayitako mu ssomero at least ku mateeka agatwala Uganda amatiniti ne mugamanyi, tewali musango gwozza okwambala red, tewali musango gwozza okuwagira ekibiina kyo. Uganda is a republic, not a kingdom, so you have all the due rights to support and be in any political party of your wish. You're actually exercising your rights as a Ugandan. So you shouldn't be intimidated, you shouldn't be scared, you shouldn't be taken off guard out of your rights. Now omusirikale muganda nti bannaye FDC ina t-shirt, NRM ina t-shirt, and all the other political parties, as you've been seeing, they have the capes, they have the t-shirts, they have the bandanas, they have the head wraps. I mean, whatever we have, they have. I don't know why it is so much scary for us. So that shows you how much these guys are really in panic, and this should actually strengthen you further and more. It's not a crime to belong to NUP. You are actually exercising your rights as a Ugandan. It's nowhere against the laws or the constitution of Uganda. T-shirt yeyo eya red si musango, toina musango gwoziza. T-shirt yeyo jambale oba wetaaga ojambala. There are also other capes. We have a cape like this one. This is also so much okay. You have a right to put it on. You have a right to put on these badges. So whatever promotes
even
you.
overall,
Yeah. So literally they are trying to create intimidation and no kugezako okuteekawo tension mwe mutye naye bw'obanga constitution yaffe togimanyi bulungi oba amateeka agatwala Uganda, you can also try to revise it w'omanyira nti munnaye mu byonna bye bagamba siina musango gwenzizizza. So it is your right to defend your rights and your country. Those sending through web, what's the second name? Okay, a minute. Help those sending through web. What's the second name? It is PESAMONI Limited. PESAMONI Limited.
Just help them because I send through SendWave. Sometimes it becomes difficult. So it's PESAMONI is the first name.
Limited is the second.
Limited is the second name. Yeah, and just to clarify a little bit, you know, some of these people need to know the amount of their contribution. First, Madam Aisha, last 2016, NRM brought 96 unopposed members of parliament. Today they have 3. Hagogemanyi g'abantu. Baleeta 96 mu 2016 leero balina 3 bokka. Kitegeeza amaanyi abantu abo ge batutaddemu ge gatusindisa okutuuka ku eyo ki leva ate nga tulina emyezi egyo 2 gyokka ng'ekibiina. So we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Just repeat again with those people that are using SendWave. PESAMONI, it's PESEA, then money. That is the first name, and then limited is the second name. Because
Money, MONI, money.
Okay, yeah, sure. So it's one name. PESAMONI.
PESAMONI, yes.
Yes.
PESAMONI is one name, then limited.
All right.
Mwami Kavuma, we want to apologize to you. Tusomye sente ne tasoma sente zo. Waliwo sente ze twasomye ne tugamba zize by world remittance. Zibale tezireese linnya. Sometimes ofuna sente nga tezireese linnya ne zireeta organization is sending and then the name comes later. So twafunye sente 426,900 sent through world remittance. Those are the 100 euros that we received from Ronnie. Thank you. We really apologize that the name was not read, but it is because that is Kolinya, Ngazizenga organization yezze. Era here we read that money has come from world remittance. We are still tracking where it was coming from, but knowing that you sent 100 euros to the Staringa Maze. Other names here. Olivia, thank you to. Are we reading the amount? Do you say?
You agreed we do read that.
Olivia, 214,000 shillings. Johnson, 210,000 shillings. Melon, 11,000. Brenda, 10,000. Noah, 150,000 shillings. Dry fast? 118,000 shillings. Abala betwasomye kedda, Rema we mentioned 520,000 shillings. Mwami Muwanga 50,000 shillings. Of course, Ronnie I've mentioned 426,900. Mosoke 30,000 shillings. Kawesi 10,000 shillings. Doreen 53,000 shillings. Liz Nam $20 US. Somebody write it in dollars, but that's how I've received it. Isaac 109,000 shillings. Joseph Chagambidwa 10,000. Elizabeth 73,000 shillings. Lukomar 5,000. Vincent 10,000. Swale 21,000 shillings. Amalamanya tugalekayo for your security. Now if you don't worry, zinasobologasama. Brenda 20,000 shillings. Chirunda 20,000 shillings. Rogers 25,000 shillings. So far here, this evening so far we collect 3,230,000 shillings. Did I read this? Patrick Tomaseme 25,000 shillings. Susan 50,000 shillings. George 15,000 shillings. Lukoma 5,000 shillings. Lawrence 160,000 shillings. Joseph 5,000. Edward 110,000 shillings. Yetuna mtwalo tucha tracking eri nyateliliko. Nabatanzi 10,000 shillings. Sanyo 11,000 shillings. And Joy 30,000 shillings. Friends, thank you so much. You can see we contribute little, but the little that we bring together, Zigata Zikola. Like 3 million shillings was Gabanyamu banners only. That means
870,000. 870 banners. The one for 45.
For 45.
Yeah, that's a lot. 870.
Gabanyamu sub 5 per sub county. Those are many sub counties.
5 per sub county.
5 per sub county.
That is 8. That would be 160.
No, I doubt your calculation. Yeah. Okay, we are gonna go through it and get to know at least how many banners we've been able to raise. I know people are still bringing in money, and we appreciate. And yes, we're gonna find out how many banners. 1, 2, 3.
How much is the money?
3,320,000. Oh, sorry. We are leaving it, but you may go on.
Okay, you calculate. Fine. Thank you so much, Madam Aisha. Let me go through some of your comments, please. Don't feel lonely. Don't feel like you're invisible. No, we're having you in touch. This is Carol Marunja. Ogambia, what's the name on the mobile money? It is Money Pesa.
No, PESAMONI.
Oh, sorry, PESAMONI.
PESAMONI Limited. Reason put the NUP. Reason NUP. The name is PESAMONI. Daula, thank you for your 5,000 shillings. Shamila, thank you for your 12,000 shillings. Vincent, 11,000 shillings. When you put the 11, Joseph, 11,000 shillings. Helen Tukushaba, 10,000 shillings. And Betty, thank you, 549,000 shillings. Thank you so much. People, thank you so much. This is not a small achievement. At least we are able to print posters that will go out during the week, and we are able to print a few banners. We are told that a banner is 45 banners. Let's go through. Can someone calculate for us quickly? With this 500,000 that has come in, at least we have 4 million shillings. 4 million shillings divided by 45,000 shillings, and then you divide by 5, so that you get to know how many sub-counties that have been covered so far.
Divide by 5?
Yes. today we are
There will be 24.
24 sub-counties, yes. And we told you have 2,187 sub-counties in this country. So you can see how far we still have to go. But at least the journey starts by the first step. And the first step is being done today. We shall continuously fundraise for branding, to print posters for our senior. And we also appeal to the candidates out there. Please, when you print posters for yourself, also print some banners that have pictures of you and the president. You'll have hit 2 birds by 1 stone, because the same banner, same cost will be publicizing 2 people, you, the local candidate as a member of parliament, and our president. It will give you a boost, and it will boost the president as well. It's a good thing to note that when you print, at least for posters, you cannot club your poster with so many pictures, but at least for a banner that's wide enough, can take 2 photographs, your photograph and the photograph of the president. And it's good to campaign as teams. It's also good to have a banner that has the president, and then the 2 members of parliament. Yeah. The area woman member of parliament and the the woman member of parliament and the direct member of parliament. That will show that we work as a team. We don't want to promote individualism. That's what we are here to fight. NRM has promoted individualism for a long time. That's why the party is about President Museveni as a person alone. For us, we are here to promote NUP as a party. That's why we promote NUP more than the candidate himself. And we promote the umbrella. Umbrella is our symbol. And we told people, when you print there, make sure the umbrella is visible. We're not like NRM that is so shameful of their symbol. I'm finding candidates that make the bus so tiny. If you are ashamed of associating yourself with a bus, then why do you continue being a member, a part of it? So please make the umbrella visible enough, because on the ballot paper, your picture will be there and the symbol will be there. And that symbol will go throughout down there to other candidates, even members of the chairpersons, district level, and councillors. Banner so fast forward of raising your banners for 23 sub-counties, that's what he told me. 24 sub-counties. Naimulaba Trabagambe Tina, 2,187, this 87 or 83 sub-counties, or Melimobuchani Manene. Tujakusan you can young a commitment. I want to meet the bill for my sub-county. You all have a goal, and you'll be happy to hear the president of Fayawan would day. And these are some of the things that really translate into votes. People don't want to associate now enough. Struggle. Now want to be mchalo, but so no Rachel, branding means a lot. To know kuba abantu business. To know kaka sante ifana your presence of a JBD, mubunji, netubisasanya buli wantu. Babi yuze, galwe tubitekayo tetuja kukowa. Thanks to the food soldiers that are out every day of making assurance ifana yafe babitekayo, babi yuza tutekayo. So tulindiride okugamba nze bye waffe nja kubikolako, gamba nze gombola ye wange jindi, sente zempereza, jega zikole gombolola. Fananye banners 5 the center maker mtwale nachitundu bana 2 mtwale 22 jikola banners 5 eza sub county jova. Then posters so twagala poster 10 buli electoral area elimu polling station. These days bachina freezer ne bagamba ebyale bisinga biliko polling station ne orecho fa ku kyalo kyo gwoleba posters 10 zimala ekyalo kyo nokumala tezimala. But that's what we have used for budgeting purposes. Tubeyibaza kyemwaka kola netubalaga nti omulimu munene nnyo. Yes, ndugu Sauda wants to say something.
Just njagala kuterezamu kana kabana nti bana abantu bambaziteeka wansi ezanguyibwa omuntu okuzijjayo amangu kati nga kino era nakijjayo nakitwala so yenna abazifunye kinyuma nafuna eddala naziwanika wagguluko omuntu kiyinza omutwalira obudde oluusi n'okuboowa n'okulaba nti ayinza otwala watusobola kujjayo gyembira ne batakusanga naye kireetera okuba nti bayuzayo ebipande byaffe oluusi biba kumpi naye so we tubiwanika waggulu kisinga
olulimi ntegeera lwa ssente Sauda kyayogera nakyo kitranslating into money. I'm serious. What she's talking about translates into money. Bw'oba oyagala bbaana erinnya waggulu weetaaga omuntu alinnya waggulu n'akikola ki n'akiwanikayo. N'olwekyo bannange nebyo tubatabalirira bye bisingako obuki obungi. Twebaza abatakooye bannange. Rema, thank you. Gwe mu kubatakoowa buli kanako oteekayo ne banno bangi. Brenda, mwebale nnyo gye muli eyo. Aisha, thank you. Muli eyo bweru agamanya genjogedde gabana bali bweru tebakoowa buli struggle. Patricia yabadde yagala kubeera ku team simanyi watu amutaddeko this time. Patricia, thank you so much. Muli eyo bweru naye mukola omulimu gw'amaanyi. Twagala kubasaba tetukoowa banange, tetukoowa. N'abasajja abawa ba Museveni emmere tebakoowanga. Bakitaffe baawaayo buli kimu, baawaayo ente ne bawaayo emmere ne bayo buli kimu kye balina ne bawaayo abaana ne baleeta change eyali etagisa mu kiseera ekyo. Lwakuba bano abasajja babasala ensawo change gye baleeta ate nebeefuulira. Kyakwenyamira nti ffe abaana baabwe tuli wano to fight against the guys that our parents really supported. Tulowooza tulowooza kino kitu tukyenyigiramu ne tugamba tetugenda kupromotinga muntu nga muntu, tupromotinga struggle yonna awamu. Tukakasa nti tejja kukkiriza muntu yenna tusala nsawo. Tulwanirira struggle eyannamaddala etali struggle eyo eyazze neyefuulira abantu. Twagala okubeera nga tulwanirira omuntu owa wansi asembayo eno struggle y'abantu ba wansi. Kyova olaba muleeta 15,000 shillings 5,000 ne tugamba thank you so much for the 5,000 shillings you have contributed kubanga tumanyiza osobola. Ate nawe tugamba awadde emitwalo 5 nti nawe thank you bayo nabagambye awe emitwalo 10 onwards afuna certificate naye nawe awaayo omutwalo. There is a muda card gy'ofuna kati emabegako twali tetulina card nawe twajja tubatambulamu omwatu w'amagezi tufune card kubanga membership card omuntu agigula mulundi gumu naye ate muda owaayo n'owaayo. Someone will be happy to have 10 cards ze nga ziri wano ng'atega timane mulanze nyina card zange kinywa ate nazo bwezikunganya 10 cards nga za muda era tukuwamu certificate ne recognize nga tulina copy yakola at that level. Mwebale tetugenda kowa kumwebaza mwebalire ddala tukyabaleetera amannya ndaba nga secretariat yange ewanika amannya gegenda okutuwa nga abantu betwagala okubeera nga tuli.
Thank you so much, Madam Aisha Kanda. There is someone who is asking about the contribution. Thank you so much, Paul from Stockholm. Agambia since Mitwalo Mwenda. Some names are still chipping in, but thank you so much, Paul from Stockholm. Thank you so much, Zuba Dime. Thank you so much. Now Ogambio Sindise Emitwalo Ebiri Mulukumi. Thank you so much. Nga tuwumba njagala okwebaza abantu abatandise naffe okuva otwatandikidde essaawa 9 paka kati zigenda mu ssaawa emu. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale okwerekereza data wammwe, mwebale okwerekereza obudde bwammwe, mwebale okusharinga, mwebale okubeerako, mwebale okuwagira, ate mwebalire ddala. Thank you so much. We humbly appreciate. Allow me in the same manner appreciate our media platforms ezitandise naffe era okuva ssaawa 9 paka essaawa yakakati nga tunaatera okumaliriza. Weewaawo teri akutuseeko nsuubira, bonna weebali nnyo ku alinzi, mwebali nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Map Media, Ghetto TV, Team Kyagulanyi, Kyagulanyi Ame TV, NUP Media, mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. MP Rubaga South naye agambye abaddeko, Kelo TV, Ddoboozi lya Uganda. Thank you so much. Mwebale nnyo okukola obutaweera, mwebale nnyo okwagala kibiina kyammwe, n'ekirala mwebale kwagala nnyo ate okuweereza bannammwe abatasobola kubanga wali wano. N'ekirala nga mmaliriza, this number bw'oba osobola funa aka notebook ko okiwandiike osobole okubanga anytime of your convenience. Kuba abamu muyinza nti leero sisobodde sindika kasita kiyise. No, this number is receiving any amount of money anytime, any minute, at your own will. Woyagalira wonna okubanga oteekayo contribution zo, enamba eyo ebeera available and open anytime. So togamba nti kikomye leero wandika buwandise namba kubanga muyinza obutatulaba wano buli lunaku namwe activities muziraba. Every day we have different activities. Tetusobola kugamba nti buli lunaku tukole fundraise, tetusobola nti buli lunaku tujje tubasomere enamba, naye nga gwe mu mutima oba okimanyi nti contribution yo tugyetaaga. Ng'ate sinnamaliza njagala kukulisaayo baganda baffe abakedde okugenda e Bulange. Muli baganda baffe, tuyinza oba siri muganda naye ate bano baganda baffe mukulikeeyo. Mwebale nnyo okubanga muyimiridde ku mazima n'okulaga all the injustices that are happening everywhere, because the moment we keep silent, we've already sacrificed at the expense of our country, at the expense of our generation, at the expense of our lineage. Mwebale nnyo abagenze e Bulange. Thank you so much for standing together in unity. Mwebale nnyo bakulisaayo. Thank you so much. And then Jagalate okubajjukiza nti 3rd November is the nomination day for Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi. Olunaku olwo lumakinge ku kalenda yo. All the different media platforms definitely will be telling you every day now and then until that day. Osobola okubanga otandika okwetegeka n'omanya nti ku 3rd November mbadde ninayo ki, otandika obikolako so that that day you're freely available to escort and celebrate the nomination of our president wherever you are. It doesn't really mean you have to come physically to Namboli or wherever the nominations will be, but wherever you are, we know we're standing with you in spirit. We may not be with you physically, but we are with you everywhere. That is why we connect this fasting since the day Uganda na Seao zina abantu abali ebweru abakawa contribution zaabwe nyingi nnyo. That's how good technology is doing us. Okay, amanya agali mu namba eyo, it is PESAMONI Limited. Atenga maliriza bano abibita twatandika nabo kuruga shaha mwenda mpaka shaha ezituriyo tuza kumaliriza. Nimbebaza munonga, mwebale kube manzi, mwebale kugira okugumikiriza, mwebale kukunda ensi yanyu kandi mwebale kukunda ekibiina kyanyu. Itwe nkiitwe obumwe tukubasa kubashashura konka netubagambira ngu tuza kubaroyo kandi ekindi netukimanya ngu twena twine ekigendererwa kimwe ekyokureeba ngu twafuna empinduka omuli Uganda kandi tumaking sure ngu twasigala turi bumwe. Ebintu ebikwenda kutwahura tubirebesamisha abiri kandi tubyehare. Twena turi Abanyayuganda, oba oli Omunyakore, oba oli Omutoro, oba oli Omukiga, oba oli Omuganda, oba oli Omugisu, oba oli Omusoga. Ebyo byona tibiine kakakwate na nebituriho ebituriho esaaha egi n'enshonga z'ihanga. These are national matters that should be considered without any tribes, any religion or any sex. These are national matter issues. Okay, I will with you ngowumba mulusoga because we're coming to the top of the hour.
Bamikwano nga tubebaza okubekatandikira kusaba mwenda okusasaba tujja mu ndala y'olwegulo. Tweyanziza otambula n'iffe obwire bwe muba mutuwaire data waimwe abatuwaire ekisomo kye balina. Tweyanziza era tusaba Mukama Katonda abeerize olutwaire tutambwire walala ku mulama gwe tuli ku ssente edo tikoba nti lijja yamba iffe oba tilijja yamba nti oba nomination donka. Bintu bingi abaana be baasibye okuyizaawo ebintu bye batwaire bingi nga bwe mukiwulira era si olwetaavu tukabwetaagirira abawaireyo. Tweyanziza ino olw'obwire bwemwe olw'ebiseera byemwe sentedde mutuwaire. Omukama abeerizeewo bonawo nawe mutwaire.
Thank you so much. That's our sister from Busoga region. Honorable Samuel Liga Erango Maliriza, with your last remarks, please. Okay.
Bana yaba camera zonza gala kati zimbere ko kuba ndi aspiring candidate basaba busaba. I want to
Chogere kino as the Deputy Secretary General. Yeah. Mwami igono chemuwana ko kiri kimu. Yatuyamba n'ataluvuba n'agamba bamuyina problem kamba yambe kwanje solving. Babantu abagamba nga mwesire mu kibuga ne constituencies ejja muva je ziri nkalu. Yiganasalo n'agamba wange kanveru baga kangenda walala ate nagenda mu constituency jajjo omulungi n'agamba kayisimbewo. Tukuyoza okubanga wasalawo n'olumba. webale nnyo ndowooza ate ekyo tulina kikuba na mutima.
I know. Yeah, nze Samuel Jodiga bangi mumanyi nga MP Lubaga South naye ngenda nesimbye Butiru County Manafa District. Mulembe Wanyala na njagala okulamusako abantu baffe mwena abatulaba nga tumaliriza nsaba okutuusa okwebaza kwaffe eri mwenna abagenda olaba vidiyo eno kati abagiraba n'abagenda ogiraba enkya nti we still have a lot to do. Thanks so very much, really appreciate. The struggle is not yet over until it is over. The team here is doing a lot more work. The only thing we can do is to at least chip in the little that we can. Mbakubiriza kupano tubaddeko ne General Sauda oyo mulungi mu field. Tuyina no Madam Aisha Kanda oyo mulungi mu finance. Ndabira neno Madam ono musimu wangu nnyo wajjayo lulimi luli anayatabuka, but these people can only do their work if we can help them. So we are looking for 5,000 people who can still give us 50 pounds, 61 euros or $83. Amanyi Mogaina, you have the power. It's just a dress. It's just Jemitwala abiri mwebiri mwenga muli abantu 15 mugamba nti change mujagala bwe mutuwe mitwala abiri mwebiri mumanye Kyagulanyi atuuse mu Uganda yonna at least nga tebannatuyiza ebipande nga bigenzeeyo awo ojja kula Sauda nga tokyaddamu mulaba nga abeera mu field. Madamu Aisha ojja mulanga naye akola gugwe ne mukama wange ono ffenna ne gye tuli. So mbakubiriza mwena gye muli mu ngeri y'enjawulo nti mwongere otusupportinga enamba eyo eri mu PESAMONI Limited. The reason is NUP. Please keep on sending in as much as you can. We appreciate all people that can be able to give us much more money. Please contact Madam Aisha and see how you can remit that money. It is very important that we be part and partial of this cause. We know you've been doing a lot. Please keep on doing the same. Thank you so very much. And to my people in Butiru, Samuel Jodiga, never forget NUP everywhere. Honorable Kyagulanyi everywhere. My president, thank you so very much. Have a lovely evening and God bless you for all your contribution. Thank you.
General Sauda Madada, last remarks singa mwatebwe tumba program ya Fiona Korale.
Baganda bange mwenna ababaddeko ku mipaganidde essaawa 9 paka nakati bane mwebale nnyo okwebaza tekuyinza kuma kubanga ebbanga lino okuba twakitandika si lwaleero lwokka muzenga mukikuba ne mukiddingana era nja kubasaba temukowa paka ku ssaawa eri. Nsaba Katonda buli yenna ayina kyatodde na buli yenna ayina kyeyali atodde era ng'olowooza otoola. Nsaba Mukama akuteremu obwangu nammwe abasuubiza abateremu obwangu abaddizeewo emirundi gyonna.
Thank you so much General Sauda Madada. Kupano era ninako mukama waffe era nga yagenda okubanga amaliriza. I will not speak after her. With due respect, Madam Aisha Kanda, take over.
Encha same time 3 to 7 tujja kubeera wano for the same cause. He was suggesting we do it in the morning to be able to meet some people of different time zones, but we have court tomorrow.
It should be around
okay. Katulabe bwe tunakikola okumitinga abantu abalina time zones ez'enjawulo tuyinza okuadjustinga ne tukolako ku makya naye ekyenkyera around the same time tujja kubeerako, then we can see what to do. Katubeera changes etusobola okukola. Twebaza, thanks to Monda, your contribution of 100,000 shillings has come in. There's a contribution of 7,000 tukyanonya erinnya lyako terigiddeko. Joel, thank you so much for 12,000 shillings. Farida, 10,000 shillings. Another contribution from World Remit. We are going to find out the name, 82,461. Mr. Wandela, thank you so much for 21,000 shillings. Nasali, thank you so much for 20,000 shillings. Stephen, thank you so much for 183,000 shillings. Peter, thank you so much for 2,000 shillings. And Simon, thank you so much for 150,000 shillings. This money, when we tally it, before we come to that, friends, thank you. Thank you so much. It's so difficult to say thank you, but you know when you start something unknown, you don't know where it's going. Sometimes you don't know, like you call upon people and then they will respond with thank you. Thanks to the encouragement by the diaspora team that started online fundraising where we borrow a leaf from. Friends out there, thank you so much. Ugandans, thank you. Tomorrow we are going to spice it up with a bit of music in the background, revolutionary songs. That's why you are here. Njagala chikube dada with revolutionary songs. And we have areas out there betumanyi nti tebali ku social media tugenda kuyiiya engeri ebategeeza enkya ntulina fundraising egenda maaso. So I know from now people are going to continuously fundraise. Tomorrow when we come in tujja kutandika n'okurecognizing abantu abagenda okutuwa ssente n'okubabulira ssente mmeka ze twakasonda so far by the time we shall come on air. We thank you. For this evening we have been able to raise 4.4 million shillings. 4,415,000 shillings. Thank you so much. That's a good start. We know as people get used that we come every evening or every morning to fundraise. If we do this thing like every day, I am sure we shall be able to raise money. There's printing up posters, there's printing banners. I don't know for posters and banners. We have a lot of things to fundraise for. With the food soldiers, these people who go down for Kakuyega, I told you earlier on, we need a team that goes house to house. House to house needs a fundraise, needs also funds like water and abichim. Then at the end of it all, Twina vote protection, Okuma Kalulu agent. If you don't remunerate your agents, Baba Bula. So the agents who shall fundraise for agents so that they have food, so that they don't have to walk away to look for food. So as we come to you, we shall have different things we fundraise for. But for now, for the next 2 weeks, you're going to be fundraising for money for branding, making sure we have red everywhere. And I want to encourage you to put on your overalls. Abantu bananza kutya ovulo mukubanga babakwata. Ovulo si kyambalo kyamagye. Nyinza n'okujambala in protest. Siyambala mpale, nyambala mbiteteyi na suuti. But I can put on an overall in protest. Abasajja bakitegeere tugenda kuzambala. It's not your entitlement. Oba mwagala mukyuse uniform zammwe bitandika okuzambala. And we have seen NRM bambala bibagala temubafaako. Tugenda bikola. Friends, temutya. Mwambale overall zammwe. Mwesiba butabalamba bumyufu. Nze I went to nominate on a border. N'omulenzi nga yambadde ovulo kubakakasa nti ovulo nja kugibikozesa era poliisi netustopinga lwa ovulo ne tugana okuyimirira tebalina gwe baakwata. Bwe mutya bajja kutunyiga. Bwe mubalaga nti tuliko tukitegeera tukyagala bajja kumala babiveeko. Bajja bakwata nga bwe tubajjayo. Abasuubuzi tubeebasa. Temutulekeredde. Musigadde mukyatunda engoye zaffe wadde babanyigiriza. Musigadde mukyayingiza berets. Musigadde mukyayingiza. Oda bakwata na buno not bangles, the badges zetukozesa ez'ekikonde. You guys, nga muli bakawadi nnyo muli batiitiizi nnyo. Actually ago gafuke manyi gaffe. Okumanya nti abasajja no batiitiizi gafuke manyi gaffe okubalumba nga tetupawa. Tujja kubalumba mpaka le banaakoowa. I am sure bajja kukoowa. Niffe tujja kukoowa kubanga kyetulagako tukyagala. Nina okukkiriza mutima gwange nti n'obumalirivu bw'Abannayuganda bwenda bweru kino ekintu tugenda kukiggusa. Bwe tuba awamu tubeera b'amaanyi nnyo. Wofuna obuzibu nga bakuzoganya, call on us. Ffe tuyiikanga bukolwa, tujja kweyamanga bukolwa kubanga obukolwa bwe bujjanga bulowoozeka nti kamu kanafu bwe bwegatta bufuuka bw'amaanyi. Obumu ge maanyi, amaanyi gali mu bantu. People power,
Our power.
our power,
People power.
people power,
Our power.
amaanyi gali mu bantu,
Bantu.
abantu ge
maanyi.
maanyi. How do they say it in Runyankole?
Amaanyi gali omu bantu, abantu nibo maanyi.
Next time I will come with Ruteso because I'm good at communicating in that language. So thank you so much. Tujja kuyimirira tuyimbe olutalo n'abali backup team yaffe mutwegatteko nga tuyimba olutalo. Katonda tumwebaza nti atusobozesa okutuuka wano. People power.
Our power.
Thank you so much. Ani muyimbi wasinga.
olutalo nga luweze
Tuliyambale ngule, tuliyambale ngule, tuliyambale ngule, olutalo nga luwedde, tuliyambale ngule, tulivimba mu Uganda empya. Tuliyambala engule zimaze masa masa olutalo nga luwedde tuyambale engule tulivimba mu Uganda empya. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown in the new Uganda.
People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP. Ra. Yes, abadde timu Kyagulanyi TV mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala n'olunaku olw'enkya tujja kubeerawo ssaawa zezimu ssaawa 9 paka ssaawa 1 ey'olweggulo eza Uganda. So mubeerewo bambi era mwebale nnyo abawaddeyo mu mbeera yonna. Alozia Stamale andooza gwe tujja otandikirako olunaku olw'enkya atulabe oba ddala sente zo zaatuuse. Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala message mugitambuze eri bannayuganda bonna okuva mu nsi zonna nti olunaku olw'enkya tugenda kubeera tukomawo atusonde oba tufundraising ku lw'ekibiina ekya National Unity Platform. Thank you so much. Have a good night.